Then let's go then. Alright.
Alright.
You reach the top of the elevator with a ding, and what is it? Yukumo walks out, and he looks to you. Remember, you know what you need to do, yes?
Yeah.
Get information. I'm trusting you on this.
Mm-hmm.
He nods, and he walks away.
Is mine still grounded from the word suck?
Yes!
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
slap
report
him.
you
No.
right now.
You just see Katya. Drake knows what I'm doing. No.
You are hit from both sides, from Jame and Kat.
Oh.
No.
No.
You can't say that word anymore.
It's not allowed.
Just Tommy goes home to his kid. I've been grounded from a particular word which I no longer can repeat.
It's like Voldemort, but Tommy edition.
Yep.
Okay. Where are you guys going?
Where are we going?
Where can we go?
What is it? The Metro did say to go see Evangeline and Raymond, if you remember
Oh
correctly.
Yeah, but
To
we
Florence!
really know- to Florence's house.
To the mystery machine.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's, I'm gonna say it's at the Garden of Eden. The Metro would have told you that, and you know that's where you need to be, so.
Oh, I
alright.
thought Evangeline was actually staying at Florence's house.
Well, there's a place for her to sleep, technically, at the Garden of Eden, because you remember, her room. Maybe.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. You guys head over to the Maester Machine, but as you are, let's see, Tommy, you get a phone call.
I gotta pull that up.
I'll pick it up. Hello.
Hello.
You hear the voice of Lily on the other line.
Oh, hi, Lily.
Hi, Tommy. Something I need to say.
Yeah?
I have some information for you, but you don't want to end up coming here right now. Miss Burke has been sniffing around, and I don't even know if this phone call isn't being listened into. I'll have to check for bugs.
Alright.
Well, okay, now there's not much information on what I should actually be saying.
Just a heads up, Lily.
Okay. Yes?
I may have angered the Archmagi a lot,
You what?
so be careful.
Hold on. Is it Lily? Put that bitch on speaker. I need to talk to her about this shit. Yeah?
Yeah, I'll...
Hold on. I just need to talk about the stupidness that is
Go right
Gold
ahead.
Man.
I'm just giving her the phone. I'm not putting it on speaker. I'm just giving it to Katja, and I'm letting her.
Thank you,
read.
bitch.
Okay.
Alright, first off, I tell him very calmly, hey, I need a distraction. Can you possibly, talk to the Archmagi a little bit? Because we know that the Archmagi kinda like Tommy, kinda. They like Tommy a little bit more than the rest of us, because the things. But anyway,
Not anymore.
shut up.
Trying to hear Katja, dear.
Anyway, so, this bitch asks him, what's your greatest conquest? And he said, when I get my eyes... I had many a great conquest before my eyes got gouged out. And you know what this bitch says?
What did he say?
That sucks!
I don't know if you can hear that, but I'm facepalmed right now.
Oh no, don't worry. I felt like Yukumo was about to have an aneurysm. And given his age, that would have been fatal.
You almost gave that man you almost gave Katsumi-sama an aneurysm. Oh my god, I might get one too.
After this is over, you, me, Vivi, Trixie, Drinks, we need to talk about this.
Yes, please. I would
Oh,
love
no.
that.
Period. Alright, hands the phone back.
Please tell me you were banned from saying the word suck again.
I was. And immediately said it and got spanked.
Twice.
Good!
Twice. At the same time.
Good, well, I do have some info for you.
Okay?
Okay, from what I've been able to figure out, yes, there is a way to theoretically preserve Dorian,
Despite being shattered.
despite being broken up into hundreds of different pieces. or how many different pieces there are.
Okay.
Put them in the fridge.
No, but I thought of that.
She
Um,
is
put
on
him in the-
speakerphone now.
Put
What?
put him in the freezer.
Mm.
I also thought of that. Sadly, no
that-
dice.
What about
Any,
that
like,
stuff that you
crazy
put in
stuff.
the? What about that stuff that you put in the jar that you use to preserve like body part specimens, stuff like that?
Formaldehyde?
Yes. That.
It's for.
Sadly, it wouldn't work, but we tried. See, the way you can do it, if you can take away his Archfey essence, which he's had for about, I don't know, 600 years, there could be a chance that the trauma forces the shards of himself back together. Though, what would happen, or what would be left, that's debatable. I've been looking up his history, and record says he was a forest nymph of some kind. There's still very little information on exactly what he was. We don't know if he was an animal, a plant, neither, or anything. Could have been a spirit for all I know. But if you want to know, if you're serious about this, then you need to figure that out.
Because that's what's going to remain.
Because that's what's going to be what's left. We're essentially stripping him of his Archfey status. But he should, if all things go right, be alive. Now, any questions before I move on?
So we got so basically we just have to make him a normal Fae?
Essentially.
Okay.
Uh,
How do we do that?
That's gonna need a ritual. I'll have a ritual ready by the time that you're able to find all the pieces, hopefully. I've been working with Delana. I haven't worked with Delana in a long time. She's just as eccentric as she was last time I met her. Though, honestly, that's
Yeah,
kind
now
of
now she's just got a sprinkle of death.
Exactly, and honestly, it's kind of a nice change of pace.
I always had a sprinkle of death, dear.
Yeah, now it's just been extended, okay?
It's like a chef's pinch.
I heard that.
I know you did. I made it so you could hear me. Yeesh.
We're talking about this later. Alright, Lily, dear.
we want to add
continue.
Maven in there as well because she seems to be pretty good at
I'm in here as well.
Okay.
Yes. We're all in little box researching things.
We've
This
all
phone-
got a
this
bit of a sprinkle of death with us. I always carry at least 2 spoonfuls.
This phone call is filled with bad bitches. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Does that mean
And
Lily's
then-
there too?
Well.
No, not at the moment.
She probably went for a snack run.
You never know when
One
she's gonna
right
fall out of the
here.
ceiling.
And then you see behind you, like actually behind you while you're making the call.
Yeah, she
What
is.
in the what in the fuck?
Choomp. And then she, like, goes
We got the
How
shoot.
did she master
She's
the art of the soup?
No, she
I
doesn't
have-
shoomp. You actually see she has a hoverboard and she just, like, out.
Did she take my hoverboard?
Yes, she did, and she's pulling it off better than you do,
Oh god!
which is already pretty damn good.
Anyway, that's all. Oh, Miss Buck. Cut the phone, cut the phone, cut the phone.
Got it. Bye,
Okay.
Tom.
And
Certain persnicker bitch is over there, so I think we're done.
Yeah, she hung up.
yeah, she hung up.
If that bitch
Oh,
puts her hands on my mother or my friends, I'm snapping her neck like toothpick.
Oh no, I'll help you with that.
I'll join in.
I'll trip her.
You'll
I'm
just
good
take
at
her out
that.
with another croissant.
Stop! I could have dropped like. Can I please hear that? But as Evelyn Burke.
Stop! I could have dropped my croissant! Okay,
Nice.
so, you guys
Yeah.
head over then?
Oh, I'm pretty sure Evelyn can't cook. She doesn't have that, there's an aura of people who can cook, and, she doesn't have it.
Oh no! Don't worry. Aiden told me that she can't cook for shit, and Slicer can kind of, but
I heard
that's
she ran out of
usually
water.
He cooks like a British man, so no, typically
Yeah.
not very good.
The only reason why Hunter and Eden have any sort of taste is because anytime they come over to my house, I make sure that I feed them.
And you hop in the mystery machine, mystery machine, I'm assuming?
Machine?
Yeah.
Mystery machine.
Mystery
Um,
machine.
I thought that phone call was on the ride over.
That's
Okay.
Yeah, I
I've seen
thought
that.
too.
We've
Yeah,
been
we'll
standing
see.
here the whole
Also,
time.
we've been told not to go over there because Evelyn is sniffing around.
okay.
That
That hasn't stopped me before. I'll square up with her now.
Alright.
If you want me to
I
cause
know
destruction,
exactly
I'll
how I
cause
could get under
destruction.
her skin if you want.
what I think what that was meaning was don't go over to where Lily is.
Yeah, that's what it meant.
Not
I
don't
don't-
go over to
Well, the fact that we don't know where Lily is, that's the problem.
The
where do
Arcanium.
Okay.
It was the Arcanium, I apologize.
Where do you think they let me go?
Uh, nowhere within 500 miles of school zone.
I'm allowed at elementary schools.
Hey, she's not the creep. That's the mayor. He's not allowed within 100 feet of a school.
That's
Okay.
true.
I don't mean
Anyway.
to derail my own campaign, but there's one thing. If you were having this conversation in the van this entire time, the fact that Lynn appeared in the van, then back out on a hoverboard.
Yeah.
Nah, she
Into
showed up just
traffic.
as we were getting in.
Yeah.
I see her. We're like in traffic or some shit. And she just opens the back of the van, rolls out, and just
Absolutely, completely canon. Anyway, so
Fucking traffic, man. I mean, it's
Fucking
not as
live-
bad as Yorktown, but still.
okay,
Right.
you guys arrive at the Garden of Eden, and like most of the city, you see that it is surprisingly even more vibrant ever since, well, Dorian, actually. You walk inside, and you find 2 employees running around accomplishing various tasks that need to be done. One, a young, a black woman that you know as Charlie,
Where's our vitiligo boy?
and you see Cullen, the young Indian vitiligo boy who is putting down some mulch. And you see the both of them preparing the store to be a little bit better for this new onslaught of early spring. You're surrounded by the beautiful atmosphere that Florence has created. What do you do?
Reminds me of the 60s.
Hi, Charlie.
Hi guys.
Hey, how you doing?
Hello.
All right. Everything's pretty green, I guess. How are you guys doing after everything?
I'm functioning.
I don't.
I've been
I don't-
worse.
Well, I know you've been worse. You're dead.
Oh, hi. And you see Cullen kind of peek out his hair. It's pretty fluffy, kind of like poofs as he like pops up.
Stop
Oh.
calling.
Hi.
Hi, Colin.
Hello, Cullen.
Hey, Colin.
How's it going, man?
Pretty good. Thank you for seeing me in winter. I learned how to skate.
Good.
That's good. Glad to
She-
hear.
She did go on a date with me.
Oh.
Wonderful.
Good.
Oh, look at that.
Congratulations,
Congratulations.
Though I did fall,
Oh.
she took me up and laughed.
Yes.
Good.
I think that's a good sign.
Wait, she what? Sorry.
She picked me up. He fell down, but she picked me up and laughed. So
Oh,
she was
I thought-
okay with the fact that he's dead.
Okay, I thought you said and left. Like that.
I was like, oh no.
That's polite but rude at the same time to help them up and then leave.
They do this.
No,
Mixed
she
signals right there.
just took him under the arm and just walked off with him.
Wait,
Did-
who did he date? Who did he go on a date with? This wasn't Charlie, was it?
No.
She's not cheating
Okay.
on you.
Sophia?
Oh yeah,
Phew.
Elias's daughter.
Yes. That one.
Oh, I can
yeah.
tell. I can tell Elias about that one.
Wait, no, please don't.
I'm
I didn't.
kidding. I'm kidding. I won't kill him.
He's a pretty good natured guy as it is, so
Oh, we do.
he won't do anything to you.
Oh, we love you.
He smiles. Thank you. Do you know what's going on with plants? And he gestures around the town. Ever since yesterday, the
Some face stuff. Don't worry about it. We've got this under control.
Yeah.
I was about to say, I don't really think I'm allowed to say anything, am I? No, not at all.
Sorry.
No, I completely understood. Especially with the with the one
What is
weird
that song?
with the one weird old guy. You know?
Yeah.
Weird old.
Oh, we don't like that guy.
About that. If he tries to ask you anything, you know nothing. Understood? Yeah. Good. I like this one.
I do too.
We know, Jace.
We know Jasper.
Anyway.
hope so. What do you need?
Is Lawrence wrong?
Oh, she is downstairs.
I can let you
can-
know. Well, actually, she would know you're here.
That's true. She would.
She definitely knows you're here.
Yeah. You hear actually ringing. But no, they wouldn't put a bell on the back door. That's stupid. You hear the door behind the counter open,
Squeaky.
and you see none other than Florence Mackwood. Beautiful flowing green dress, green and brown.
Missed her.
Perfect, flawless skin, and stunningly beautiful with her white dreadlocks and white eyes.
I missed her.
Hey,
The only-
Florence.
I told you she knew. I told you she knew you're here.
Yes, I knew someone was here, though I couldn't tell exactly why.
I'm pretty. You can normally tell when these four come in anywhere. Mostly
She's-
because they're usually loud and they come in with usually breaking things. But
We don't
When have I
think
broken
he is.
anything?
Yeah, we do have our certain charm, don't we?
We also
I find it endearing.
we also drive in a mystery machine, so
That is true. That is true. By the way, Katja, can I drive that thing sometime? Yes. Wait, really?
really.
Yes.
Well, you
She
don't
won't even let me
all the
drive.
time.
What?
You know what?
That's because you're Tommy. James hasn't asked. Jasper also has not asked. And this one asked. Therefore, gets to drive.
Oh wait, I have driven it before because it was a dire situation and you let me.
Exactly. So technically, James has driven it. And I'm not letting you drive any of my cars.
Oh.
No, James, I'm not talking about you. I like you.
Phew.
Just because I kept it falling into a hole.
You also parked in a handicap spot. You really parked in a handicap spot?
One time. That was one time.
Multiple times.
It's at
It
least
never
3 times.
clutches. It never clutches van.
See, there was. Let's see, there was the gas station we met Quinn at. There was. There
And
was.
we were in a hurry.
RM's office.
There was the time he took up 2 handicapped parking spots from
Both the signs were
the
missing.
werewolf when a werewolf came to a daycare.
Or was that the bowling alley?
That was an imaginary.
Bowling alley and regularly at work.
Didn't one. Fine. Anyway,
Well, Charlie, actually there is some plans I'd like you to deal with. You know the new, what is it? What's the plant term? You know the sprouts in the back? I have the suspicion that they've grown outside their usual life. Could you please go check them?
Yeah, of
It
course.
starts singing songs. Let me know.
Anyway, yeah, of course. Nice seeing you guys. She'll give Jasper a kiss on the cheek. Be safe, please. I kind of like you, just a little bit, and then she'll walk off.
Aw.
So, as
She is beautiful.
she's very beautiful. Now, Cullen, would you mind joining her? What? I didn't. Oh, you. Oh. Leave? Yes, Cullen. You can go. Okay.
Skirt!
And he walks out.
Does he look dejected as he walks out? Or?
No,
Okay.
he doesn't.
Why do I feel like whenever he mentioned he went on a date, I just see Jasper just go,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Staring daggers.
okay, now with them gone, I have a suspicion of why you're here. For our guests.
I need to look at the people in your basement.
That's one way to put it.
I'm also here to pick up some more of the Herald's Rest myself, but yes, that's the main reason.
Of course. Good thing. This place is clear of divination magic, so follow me. And she goes to the back door.
You need to find the people in your
And-
basement.
You probably want the details on exactly what's going on.
Oh.
You didn't see everything.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I've seen it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, that chandelier didn't hit you at all, did it?
No.
Phew.
It didn't, but, wait, didn't... Oh, yeah, shit, Jasper saved Florence. No, thanks to you.
I
Thank you,
saved
Jen.
Paula Blart.
Yeah, you saved Paul Blart. And, she
No, I
looks
thought
at
it
me.
was No, it was Florence.
No,
No, you used the
James
shield.
saved
No,
Paula.
James, Paula, you saved Florence.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what we're clarifying.
okay.
Thank you. I could have been suffered by extreme injuries. Thank you, Jasper Dingle.
Anytime.
Let's see. Here's a question. He did get a cut on his cheek. From that, has that healed? He doesn't have a healing factor, so I'll leave it up to you whether or not that's healed over, or do you want that to scar, or what?
Could be a slight scar, sure.
Okay. I can get
Battle's
rid of the
good.
scar if you so like.
That's fine.
Makes me look tough.
Charlie likes scars.
Okay.
No, I
Big
don't!
man.
I have never heard that!
Okay. You go down into
Jasper thinks all women like scars.
Oh boy.
Oh god.
You go down in the basement and you see the blue glow on the lamps lighting the way. As Florence begins to explain, my cellars are naturally resistant to outside divination magic. The enchantments are meant to keep the magic from my plants and spells inside, and, well, as a side effect, magic used for spying out. So that's why I was tasked with this job. Keeping our two friends under wraps.
Yeah.
How have they been behaving?
Yeah.
They haven't been too much trouble. Both of them are physically weak and lacking in magic, so easy enough to keep in check, even for a non-combatant such as myself. Other than a request for more of my cooking, they've had no problem.
How much have they been bickering?
Well, you'll find out soon. Though none of them have caused permanent harm.
Yet. Well,
Yet.
actually, no, Evangeline only has one arm, but I'm...
Permanent harm to each other, I apologize.
True.
Or to you?
Though, I must ask, what do you intend to do with them today?
We just need to ask a couple questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we tell her about the other
Oh, I
things?
already know.
Oh,
About the Archmagi?
I'm
you
assuming
know-
I'm assuming she's been informed before we have her shove her
Oh, so
one
you have
arm.
discovered.
Yeah.
So you have discovered the true identity of the Archmagi.
It's right.
You
Which of
already
the
knew?
Magi?
It's unclear, but he isn't himself.
No. No, he's not.
Not at all, according to Yukumo.
Yes, a theory. One I heard from Ikumo himself. But I'm sure you'll learn more than you need to by talking to these two criminals, perhaps?
Hope so.
And to
Okay.
talk to a deadbeat dad and our friend Evangeline.
He's recovering. Kind of.
He's still
I
technically a
know.
deadbeat. He's not paying any child support.
Okay.
He's got 18 years worth of child support. He's got 14 years worth of child support to pay for.
And you finally you watch Florence open a door to a greenhouse, sparked with green plotted plants you think might be tomatoes in odd spaces around the room, almost obscuring the two individuals and a makeshift bunk bed arguing with one another. I don't care if you don't like peanuts, you decaying banana. My cousin has made this for you, and you damn well eat it. Hold up, I have a.
I need a quote. I need that quote.
I have more. I told you, you fucking fat. I'm not touching that sandwich. I've had my taste of peanuts in too many bars, and your dumbass isn't changing my fucking mind.
Eat the goddamn sandwich.
Wait, give me a second. Oh, excuse me, Jaundice. I didn't know eating a PB&J sandwich was going to send you spiraling into a relapse in a place with, let me remind you, has no alcohol. Should I cut the crust off your sandwich to accommodate the child you are?
Oh!
And
I thought you said that we're permanently hurting each other, Florence. Jesus Christ.
And then you see, you hear him say, "Why you fucking?" And then you see, you turn the corner just as Raymond has Evangeline by the collar.
Hey,
Up, 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 up.
drop her.
No touching.
Ah, it looks like
You know my rule for both of you.
Oh, hey,
I
my
decide
hand-
when you die.
My
Done.
hands are in the
Your son's doing well, by the way, Raymond.
He is. And he
Yes.
drops Evangeline, and she falls into the ground.
If
been a
Tommy's
bit more
close enough,
gentle.
he will like step forward and like catch her a little.
All right.
Yeah.
Why, what a gentleman.
Don't make
And,
me drop you.
And she stands up and like brushes herself off. They're not in their prison clothes, actually. They're in like basic whatever Florence had around, which I don't know, like groundskeeper gear.
60s.
Okay, no, they're 60s. Yeah, absolutely.
I was gonna
Oh,
say
very,
they're just wearing uniforms for the shop.
Very, very dated clothing.
Yeah, I was about to ask, is Raymond wearing a dress then?
No, he's wearing a groundskeeper outfit.
He looks
But,
like the UPS guy.
Yeah, he looks like a UPS guy.
Yes.
And both of them sit down, albeit reluctantly staring daggers at each other. Oh, I wouldn't worry about the two of them. They have no intention to permanently harm each other. And both of them immediately, scream, yes, we could harm each other. Though, the way Florence smiles, you know it's not true. They start bickering again.
I'm sensing
I don't- My healing magic doesn't fix those kind of burns. Now, can we please?
I don't think anyone's healing magic fixes those kind of burns.
Exactly.
It's not like I have much of competition down here when it comes to insults. That's because you're insulting enough. Good one! You're learning. You want a cookie?
I'll take one.
I do.
And she actually gives you a cookie. Florence made them herself.
Thank
Chocolate
you.
chip. My favorite.
Mine too.
Ooh, there's peanuts in here.
That wouldn't make it a chocolate chip cookie.
No,
that had
sorry,
peanuts in it.
I thought sorry, I forgot it was for the PB&J. I thought it was in the cookies as
No.
well.
No, there's a PB&J that you see Raymond is reluctantly eating.
We're just staring at him like, eat the sandwich.
Meanwhile, Katja's eating Cheetos.
I migrated.
All right. So,
You guys want an Oreo?
do you
God
require
damn it.
do you require me to stay in the room for this?
You don't have to if you don't want to.
Well, I do have several things I could be doing other than babysitting.
I think we can manage babysitting for half an hour.
We will
I think-
alleviate your pain. Go spend time
Yes.
with your own police.
Yeah.
Thank you. Simply call when you're done. And she walks out, and you're alone. Great, now we're alone with you fuckers. Oh, shut up. It's not like you get any other entertainment, yes? Other than me. Yes, a broken toy. Isn't that fun? I'm not a toy to you. And, they
No,
continue
but
to
you were
work on
both. No, but you were both toys to Tice. Can we please move the fuck on?
Yeah, this is kind of serious.
Serious. And both of their faces fall. What exactly do you intend on talking to us about?
What is Florence shared with you two?
Well, we were moved over here because, big bad Tice Killer is here. So, that's what I remember hearing.
The Archmagi, yes.
Yeah, that dude.
Yeah, that.
So,
Yeah, that guy.
Actually, Evangeline, I have a question for you.
Of course.
Ah, Cheetah got on the wrong throat.
Cheeto dust went down the wrong throat. The Cheeto dust went down the wrong throat.
anyway,
Cheeto.
I have a question for you. And she'll actually pull out the photo of the painting. Any of these images look familiar to you?
Both
Based
of
on
them-
look alone.
Both of them stop and stare at it. And Evangeline kind of puts her face in her hand and looks down. I do remember that, yes. You want information on them, yes? Time to finally,
Yes.
pay
Yeah,
you
proving.
for keeping me alive. That's it.
One payment of many, yes.
I'll give you the information, but ask him first. I need to sort myself out, yes?
Understandable.
Yeah.
And then she'll immediately turn to Raymond. You start talking.
Oh, let's see here. Painting. Oh, yeah. That's by the Twink, right?
Yes, it's by the Twink.
Yeah.
Now will you stop being a smartass for 5 seconds and give me my fucking answers?
Fine. And he sits back.
So you knew
He's
it was
alive.
by Dorian.
Well, yeah. I mean, okay. First off, let me tell you about what I know. I remember Dorian vaguely, but I was a grunt, need to remember. Working man, not in the inner circle like this one. So, I can give you all the information in the world on what Tice was doing on the ground level, but if you want stuff on that, well. But there is
Well-
one bastard I know.
Yeah.
Who?
Explain.
And he points to the gray blur. Nemos.
Nemos. Wait, that one. The one that took your
Yeah,
memories.
that
Emos?
bastard.
Nobody.
Nobody. We don't really know what the hell he is. Well, I sure as hell don't. Might be a Cambion, might be a shapeshifter, might be all the above. But I do know no one remembers him. Not at all. And he can spread that aspect to other things, hence my memory being wiped.
Did we bring the rock?
It's still in Jasper's pocket.
Hey,
Jazz.
Jazz. The rock.
Gonna need you to hold something.
That's it.
He'll, yep,
He takes
he'll
it.
talk. Sweet.
It's my card.
He holds it and intertwines it with his fingers. Seems to not react. What is this thing supposed to do?
It's supposed to restore memory that's lost through magic.
Oh, yeah, me almost dying kind of did that.
Exactly.
And the eye, but nice one. Nice try.
Hold on.
I don't think I'd hand it to her. She still
Yeah.
has the enchantment on her when she's sane enough to talk. That
true.
enchantment, well, it's a hell of a thing.
Ruin
You
her
have an
mind.
enchantment that keeps it confidential?
Uh,
They have an enchantment that keeps this sort of thing confidential?
yeah, yeah. Once she's done meditating or whatever the hell she does, you can ask. But one thing you can ask me that one's not gonna know is whatever Tice was up to on the ground level, because I was involved in organizing that.
Well, then answer the question. What was Tice doing on the ground level?
Well, see,
When Dorian was there.
well, here's what I can tell you about Tice and how it's set up. Most of the time, there are people working for Tice, but they don't know it. We hire criminals through a criminal organization known as Cobalt. You don't need information to get shit done. You just need a job. Tice has plenty of jobs for him, all without a name or a record. That's how they're everywhere. They got Cobalt in their pocket. And Cobalt doesn't even know it.
Cobalt
Wait.
or kobold?
Cobalt. You've heard about the organization before.
Alright.
Were they the
Tommy.
ones who, or were they the ones who distributed that ancient werewolf blood?
Yeah, actually. But
Wait, they distributed it. Well,
Yeah.
that explains why that guy died.
here,
Was
I'll
his
tell you a
name?
little. Yeah. Here, let me tell you a little story. You, Mr. Criminal.
Yep.
I wouldn't be surprised if Bambi here did a job for Tice, though Cobalt, without knowing it. Back before you put the Bambi in Bambino. Let's see.
That was my
How
joke.
many- How many bad dude jokes can you make in 5 seconds?
I have a lot of time on my hands.
I understand that. I don't really care. Next.
Fine. Well, all that information is up here. Let's see. There was something in Yorktown a few years ago about a werewolf kid. But that's not what you were asking about. Yeah. Different werewolf blood. Ancient. This guy, Vic. So he works for Cobalt. Think he was hired to take some blood from blood bank, special order, give it to whoever wanted it, or he so chose. Sold to some girl for a couple thousand. Of course, when he wouldn't shut up about it, they had to give him a pair of concrete shoes.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, heard about that.
That was our first case.
Yeah. After that, oh, what about your other cases? Let's see. The Revenant, right? This one was the one who raised those Revenants.
Yeah.
Not her fault when it fucked over, but some circles was mad enough to make it her time to shine for the next one. You see how well that ended.
Yeah. And how well it ended for you as well.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It turned out really well for you, actually, considering the circumstances.
the circumstances, yes.
It did.
But if you need any clarification, they sent Violet to that one. Had plenty of Cobalt helping us, like finding Neil and Anderson sending the goo flesh. Though, I suppose you don't have to worry about Violet getting canned since she's sucked to the abyss. And all 4 of them are, well, very unlucky, but... Oh yeah, Violet. She was one of the inner circle, too. I don't know if you figured that out.
I
Yeah, you could've
gathered.
figured it.
Yeah, I kind of figured that out.
See, I don't know. Ask me about a specific case. I can maybe figure out if Tice was involved in it, but otherwise.
You mentioned the werewolf kid in Yorktown.
Yeah. One a few years back. I think we were getting the blood for something. It wasn't the ancient blood, but I think it was something to do with the ancient blood. That's why I bring it up. I was personally involved in it, so.
What went down?
Well, let's see. You need to get some girl's blood to attract something else. I think we had to harvest powerful werewolf's blood to get the ancient Lincoln blood or something. Never knew what, but I think someone got killed. Maybe a few people. Had to do something for the girl to get the blood. and we got it in the end. So I guess it doesn't matter what we had to do to get it.
You got the name of this kid?
He sits back and he thinks, nah, one of those teenagers though, and I think mobsters were involved, maybe.
How many years ago was this?
How many years ago was the event that ruined Tommy's life?
4.
4.
And
God.
you sure you don't know the names of the werewolves involved there, sir?
See, I think they moved to Palaplas, maybe. But young ones, real young. Couldn't be out of high school. That I can remember, but maybe middle school. I don't know. There's a lot of strays down there. That's what we call them.
And the names of the mob family.
Let's see. What is it? No, I don't know. I want to say the Sarones, but no.
Tommy.
Was it? I think it was a few. Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember there was a gang war incited or something to distract someone else. Wanted someone killed.
It was a woman, a man, and 2 kids, right?
Yeah.
What?
That was a family. Man, a woman, and their 2 daughters.
He thinks. No, I can't remember that. That doesn't sound like a kill. Not we made anyway. But
One woman
Nah.
then? Kill you made that was one woman?
see. Nah, I don't know. I don't know. Look, sorry. Not as much help as I could be, but
Yeah, not in the current case, but previous ones, yes.
Yeah.
Katja will actually just gonna. Is Tommy sitting down?
No, he's leaning against a wall.
Going over to
Um,
Tommy.
Oh, I was
Oh,
gonna.
you do it then. We can both do it. Sorry.
Katja was it.
If you're gonna do
um,
something, do it.
Katja was gonna kind of put a hand on Tommy's shoulder and kind of lean in and whisper to him. Are you doing okay? You can step out if you need to. We'll handle it from here.
I'm good.
You sure?
It's a good thing she's not a demon.
oh wait, yeah, now I remember. There was a gang war, and that was to get the blood. And then we had to move someone somewhere else. Weird job. It's not like we were doing anything. We just moved someone somewhere else. We don't have to figure out why. We don't have to figure out where, but
Who did you move?
one of the werewolf kids. Yeah, that was it. Moved one of them.
The name, please.
I don't know.
You know what they looked like?
Girl, I think. Yeah, young. Yeah, young girl. That's all I remember.
Where do you move them to?
He's really thinking about this because it's been a very long time, and this isn't something that Stone would figure out because this is because of his own drunkenness, is why he's forgetting some details.
Which is probably why they hired him in the first place.
Yeah, probably why he hired him in the first place.
Yeah.
I don't know. Wait, what was the date of the thing you're thinking?
December 14th.
Yeah, that was it. Move someone over there. And then I think he looks up and notices the really somber mood. Wait, what?
Tommy, do you
or
want?
something?
Tommy, do you want to explain this, or do you want us to take over?
I'm staring daggers at Raymond.
Well, we might have been wrapped up in that. You see, I was a member of the Sarone family. It was my house that got attacked. It's why I left Yorktown. My wife was killed in that attack, and I fled the city.
Shit.
So, can I please get some names?
Fuck, man. Fuck.
Names, Raymond.
I don't have any names. I don't remember the names. They don't even give names half the time. All I know, there was a gang war. That's where Tice's direct intervention was. Then in his payment, we did a favor. We got our blood, we did the favor, and we left. I don't know who's over there. It was a girl. That's the person that was moved over. That's all I can tell you.
Fine.
Got nothing to lose here. Well, why would I lie to you about this? I'm trying to help.
We understand that.
No.
Pardon my friend's frustrations in the matter. It was his wife that got killed.
I heard that.
I know you did. Reiterating the point never hurts.
Sure.
So pardon the aggression. We'll move to a different topic. Evangeline,
Yes.
can you talk?
That is I will be.
I just want to know what you know.
About that picture?
Picture what Tyson was doing from the inner circle.
Alright.
What?
Essentially, how long you were there.
Very, very long time. Not during its creation. It's very, very old. Older than I am, that I can say. I was in, 15 or so years ago, I think? Maybe. Didn't do much other than act as an informant, like Dorian did. And she trails off before looking at the picture. Those ones. The 8. They're part of it.
What?
Yeah.
What?
The inner circle. And she points to the gray one. And then Raymond says, Nemos. And Raymond actually is helping with this, and points to the tar-like being. Couldn't forget him, could I? Even a dog. And, what is it? He points to the slender figure. And Evangeline shakes her head.
What? You cut out.
Yeah, you did.
She shakes her head. That's a guy that always wears suits. That's all I remember. The thin one. Never got a good look at him.
Skin color? What color was his skin? Did he have horn?
Nah, he was human. What?
Charles.
Not white. But
Charles
not
was
any
good
weird
with
color.
What was his role?
That's a you question, isn't it? Each one of them had something. There was the leader. And she points to the two eyes. The one with the green. Then there was Tom, wanting nothing but destruction. The leader wanting nothing but power, and points to the hat-wearing one. The red bitch. Violet. You want
Violet.
chaos. Nemos. And then she points to the one figure with the red eye. This isn't Raymond. Raymond's in the background more. But she kind of stops and frowns. And she shakes her head. I don't recognize that one either. Like I said, I didn't get a look at all of them. She just shakes her head. They wanted vengeance. Or something like that, I think. And
Vengeance for what? Do you know?
she shakes her head. And then she points to Dorian. Oh, he was the oddball, wasn't he? He wanted order. Stupid, isn't it? Order.
Order?
Yes.
Why
Order.
would he go to you for order?
We had power. Power can enforce order. He acted as a informant, mainly passive. Didn't do all that much, but we used information he got from the mayor, and, well, his connections in Palapolis. And she pauses again. Forget for what? Forget. And she shakes her head.
Did he set you up with the mayor?
Hmm?
Did he set you up with the mayor?
Oh no, I just have a horrible taste in men.
Yeah, that was a really shitty decision. We
Yes,
gave
it
him a
was.
we knocked out his other tusk.
Yeah.
Oh, you
We
did!
pulled him into the gate.
Jasper will pull it out.
Pulled out, dude. Pulled out. Yeah, look at that.
Oh, that
Yeah.
piece of shit, he must be rolling. Thank you, Jasper. Thank you. I cannot tell you how much you've given to my life force. You know, you could do quite a bit with that. With a little bit of magic, I can make a voodoo doll of sorts against him.
Hmm.
I was only lucky.
Yeah, make me the list of options of what I can do with this.
Sure. I have literally nothing else to do here. But that aside, and then there's me. You know what I wanted.
Be noticed.
Same.
So, yeah, there's 8. So, the leader, Invididoc, Violeth, Nemos. There's a nameless one with one red eye. There's a man in a...
Slender Man?
Yeah, there's a slender man in a suit.
The Slender
Man.
Man.
Keep in mind, these are just silhouettes, so you really can't get all that much from this.
We know he wasn't Caucasian.
Yeah, you know he wasn't white.
Because it's not Charles.
No, it's not Charles.
Yes, Charles's dad.
Probably.
So,
Maybe.
Well, they
Yeah.
do say the
I'll have to
devil
break it
wears
to
a
the
suit
knee.
and tie.
but... They were all part of the inner circle, dealing with demons and all that.
They deal with the ancient blood.
Yes, the ancient. Ah, fuck this shit again. And he smacks her in the back of the head. Hey,
Percussive maintenance.
head in the game, yeah. Yes. Effective. Crude, but effective. Still can't get that one. But I can tell you who the members of the inner circle are. So,
It's something.
something, yes.
Should we tell them about what happened at the party? I kind of want to tell them.
Yeah.
I don't see too much wrong in telling them.
I mean, they're kind of dead anyway, so telling them isn't going to affect that much more.
Yeah, you tell him.
So,
That was his
Oh.
olives.
that's
So we
why we were here.
Oh. Well, if you want someone who's not who doesn't have a mind shattered in 1,000 pieces, I suppose that's incorrect, isn't it? I would go for Dorian. He was an informant, so you'd know a little bit more than me without the whole caveats, yes?
We do.
I do have a question.
Yes.
While you were at Tice, did you ever see anyone that kind of looks like Jasmine? You know the
Ooh, yeah,
you
sure.
know the thing you saw when we did the thing. You know,
Yeah, that thing.
yeah, can you show it to...
And he'll look at Katya like, what the heck are they talking about?
I'm
When
talking
he
about
went to the
Mount
Undercity.
Titan.
And you saw,
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, the
Yep.
Undercity?
yeah. What other Undercity do you think we mean?
The
Oh, I
Underdark?
thought,
The deep Undercity, where the goblins don't live anymore.
Mhm.
Where the rats came out.
oh, the statue.
Yeah.
And the thing you saw as you were leaving.
Out of character, I forgot what Jasper saw as he was
You
leaving.
saw
Now-
the big spooky guy with the green flaming eyes.
I
Yeah.
was talking about the Jasper dimension, but I didn't know how to word it.
Oh, yeah, that. Okay.
Anybody that looked like that?
The moment you bring that up, which I'll assume that you just do, you just see Evangeline's eyes just go, and you know she's gone. Because whatever that thing is was very, very important to Tice, and now she's just no.
Oh crap, I broke her.
Oh shit.
Ah, shit, yo,
Hey.
fucking dick.
Peanut butter. Give it the peanut butter.
Give
Peanut
it the
butter.
peanut. No, I know how to deal with this one then. And surprisingly, Raymond shows amount of compassion that you didn't expect from a murderer. Just kind of holds Evangeline, like by the side, like puts an arm over her shoulder, and yeah, I know it's shit. They fucked us both over. Cool. Yeah, comfort. And
Soothing sounds.
Wait, I have a thing I can do.
you okay?
Soothe.
Where's my? I have
Soothing
something called.
sounds of
I have an ability called Soothe.
Nice.
Can I use that?
Annoying.
Potentially.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you can do it. You just fucking do it.
Okay. She's gonna kind of push Raymond a little bit.
Okay, guess I'm worthless. Cool.
I'm not saying that. Just
Okay.
trust me on this.
She's just got an
Okay.
extra skill that will help you.
Okay.
And she's
Secret
actually just
skill,
gonna.
huh?
She's actually gonna she's gonna sit next to Evangeline. And put an arm, basically how Raymond had her.
Yep.
I know.
Mhm.
Things happened. You were hurt. Badly. But you can help us. You can help us fix this. I forgive you for what happened, Evangeline. For what you did to me. Just
Fuck.
help us fix this.
Holy fuck.
Literally. Okay. So
Hello.
here's what happens. Your soothing angelic voice reaches past the insanity. A mind once possessed by demonic energies somehow finding calm through what was once its opposite. You see Evangeline's rough, mumbling, insane, wild, slow. And eventually, as you're talking, she stops and she looks at you. That wasn't expected, now was it?
No, it wasn't. But in some weird, demonic, bullshittery way, we're family.
Oh.
Yep.
I mean, technically, the sisters.
Oh,
Not too bad.
Raymond! Did you hear that one? I did. Yeah. Tommy? Yeah, you were gonna say something.
Technically, they're sort of sisters. Through to Lana.
Technically, yes. And what, is Jasper my, what is the word, apprentice then?
Nephew. He's Lynn's apprentice.
Lynn is very, very protective of her apprentices. No, you're not taking him.
Oh no, I've heard stories about the baddest bitch on the block. I ain't touching that.
She on the hoverboard.
And that is a very smart decision right there.
Yes.
She could
yes,
show
yes,
up
yes.
at any time.
Boo.
This
Okay. Well, Thank you, but... Fine. I'll try. Alright? I'll try.
That's all I can ask from you.
Yes. Suppose. Cookie!
Er, it's not a part of my diet, but sure.
Okay. As you're doing that,
Oreo.
and as you
on the
have an-
grocery market.
and as you have an Oreo party, Tommy,
How do you do?
you feel that headache come on again. And while they're around Evangeline, and goddammit, I need to sort out my music. Never mind.
I'm finding a chair.
You're finding it. Okay,
I
you find.
recognize the headache. And like, oh shit, not this shit again.
Yeah.
Chair.
Oh.
Where's the chair? Hey.
I'm gonna go over by Tommy. I catch you.
It's like,
Hey.
he looks around, grabs a chair, and sits down.
Okay, give me a second.
You
I'm
just
setting.
hear an uh-oh.
It sounded like when James said, "I'll catch ya." It sounds like he said, "I'll catch ya." And I'm like, "Hey."
You just hear Tommy say, uh-oh. And
I
heading
got
for a chair.
you.
He's just heading for the nearest chair.
All right.
Uh,
All right.
Does
While
he
Tommy,
make
while
it?
Tommy,
Probably
while
not.
Tommy looks for chair, I need to look for pee.
I scoot your chair over to Tommy.
He face plants
Okay.
right into it.
Ah,
Alright.
shit.
You sit in chair.
Okay.
Face first.
Okay, give me a
face first,
second.
sit in chair.
Just setting up the rest of the music so I don't have to redo this. Because you have to find this shard if you remember correctly. So let's see. Tommy. You see a white deer. A doe. Staring at you, Tommy. Then you see them run, drifting through the forest, dancing or floating, you don't know. Then the forest, a mountain, a laugh, a cracking of trees, an old creature dark and ancient, bark rough, worn, and festering with unnatural life. Rise. You hear screams. You see Dorian, eyes wide, afraid, and broken. A face ashen and hair and eyes black, staring. A muted, distorted sound escapes his throat as he looks at the doe, who runs away. In the distance from the mountain, he stares at the city from a location you know well. Refuge. You snap back into reality, knowing with utmost certainty exactly where this shard is, Tommy Calzone.
I found a shard.
Where?
Refuge. We need to go.
Refuge. Got it.
Right now.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yes.
Wait, what?
Very.
We're
We
trying
need
to
to
find
go now.
Dorian's missing pieces.
Well, go get it then!
It's good to see you.
He's getting up from his face plant on the chair and heading out the door.
Okay.
I help him up.
I think we should probably wait for Koch to come back for this.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
I mean, Jasper has a question for Evangeline.
Sure, go for it. Yeah,
All
go
right.
for it.
Evangeline,
Yes.
what does Tice want with me?
You see her eyes begin to glaze over again, but she shuts them and shakes it away. They want nothing good, Jasper. What they plan on doing will lead to your destruction. That... And she closes her eyes again. That I know. That... She swallows. That I can promise.
Well, I did
I'm
have
sorry.
one question for. Oh, I did have one question for her before the vision.
Sure. Wait, was that satisfying, Jasper? Did you have anything else to say? Sorry.
Yeah, it was satisfying enough.
Yeah, sorry, Tommy.
No worries. What deal did you make with Dorian? I saw him shaking the hand, but
Oh, I was on behalf of the, what's the word?
innocent.
Tice.
Tice,
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. It wasn't the thing that agreed him to be there, but it was, one of them.
Yeah, but what deal did you make? What did he agree to do there in
I
that specific circumstance?
And she shakes her head. Also, Katja, Tommy got a vision, and he knows where the shard is, and it's at Refuge.
And he's
Oh,
like,
boy.
we need to go.
Gotta go.
We got to
Nice.
go.
So, what are you guys doing?
You didn't finish answering my question.
Oh shit, fuck. I'm gonna say she doesn't know. Yeah, she
Alright.
genuinely does not know.
I was gonna ask if she had ever seen the Arch Magi from Albany before, or if she had ever seen him before.
It'd be one of those times where her eyes would glaze over.
Okay, so
That's
she has
pretty much a
information.
yes.
Yeah, yes. Okay,
Yep.
but she can't answer.
Yeah, she can't answer at this time.
We gotta go, boys.
Yep.
Okay. So,
Charlie's
what do you
walking
guys...
out the door, nose only slightly bleeding from face planting on the chair.
Okay.
It was a soft cushion chair, like the ones you find in, like a church.
Yeah, he missed the cushion.
Yes, but also smacking your head on the hard. There's always gonna be a hard edge on a chair.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Except a beanbag chair.
So, all of you sprint out to the parking lot, and immediately as you get out, you hear a screech as you see a car stop in front of the Garden of Eden, and you see a figure jump out, and it is Trixie. Her eyes
no,
are wild, and she will shout almost at the same time, "I know where the shard is!"
So do I.
Refuge.
We know.
Fuck! Alright,
Let's
get
go.
get in quick! I'm not letting you do this by yourself!
Oh, fuck no.
Get in the mystery machine.
We were gonna call you on the way. But this works better. Just dives into the back of the car. Yes.
We're not all gonna fit in there. Get in the mystery machine.
Yeah, we're going to the mystery street.
Bye, Charlie. Love you. I'll try not to die.
Florence,
I
we're
love
done
you
with-
too.
we're-
Please don't die. I kind of like you.
We're done
Jerry
with the guests
doesn't
for now.
die yet.
Okay. As all of you
Florence,
jump...
We're done with your guests for now. Thank you.
You're fine
Alright.
with the people in the basement.
Your cookies are great.
Your cookies are amazing.
all of you jump inside the car, and Trixie, I assume none of you have time for seatbelts at this point. Trixie kind of like crawls up to the front.
Fuck
Don't need
seatbelts.
I don't
Tommy
need
buckles up as
seatbelt.
they're going.
Right,
There's
look.
no seatbelts in the back.
It's like
Everybody
bus
knows
seats.
that.
Look, okay, I don't know how much you guys realize, but it being in refuge is probably the worst fucking case scenario that we can have right here.
Yes, it's at
So-
the top of the mountain.
Oh god.
No, it's in the no, it's in the valley.
It was in the valley, and you're looking in the valley.
I'm
Yeah.
about to get a very, very, very stressed out phone call from Alexios.
And
No, no.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna have a gun.
Yeah,
Yep.
look,
And
listen.
someone to fight.
Yes, you definitely are. Listen, it is the worst place because already there was Fey magic escaping, and Dorian was the only thing keeping it in check. Now, Dorian isn't keeping it in check, and there's a shard. So, everything in refuge is going to be destroying.
And after that, you
baby.
hear ring, 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 ring,
Tommy
ring.
picks it up.
That'd be a Kasha thing. And you hear, oh wait, what the fuck? Alright, I don't know if you just said, but we just saw a bunch of Mondays just saw on Highway 60. I don't know, a fucking light show or some shit, but with
We're already on
plants.
our way.
I don't know what that's going on.
Maria, listen to me. We've got to figure it out. We are
Wait.
already on it.
Wait, look, be careful. The entirety of Highway 60 is covered in, I don't know what, the fucking vines and shit. I know for a fact there's already been one car crash, and I don't think there's any survivors in that.
You guys ever see Little
You
Shop
don't
of
think there's
Horrors?
Oh shit, hang on. Tommy will crawl up to the front seat.
Okay. What are you doing? Just crawling up to the front
He's
seat?
crawling
Was
up to
there...
the front seat for when they're closer.
Okay. Oh, wait, so listen, be careful around that. I know someone's already died. Fuck. I think it was a family. I don't even know. Just be careful if you see any
What?
cars on the side. Don't look in them, alright? You're not gonna want to see what's in there. The Archimandrite sending is his Praetorians, okay?
Oh,
I
wait.
might have
Just-
to.
Stop whatever the hell that is before more people die. And
And before the Archmage finds it.
We gotta make
Trick-
sure those bad.
Hey, Trixie.
Yeah?
Why don't you just teleport us there?
I was...
Well, there's too many of us right now, and look, there are
You
too many,
teleport the
and we need to get
car.
over there. I can't teleport a car! Cannot teleport a car! I've never teleported a car, and all of us need to be over there!
Okay.
Trixie,
I thought you might
have
be able to because you've been powered up a little bit because
Yeah,
look
you
at
have-
you're practically an Archfey now.
you have Archfey power.
I not tested it out, and I don't know if it...
And as you're driving down through Paulapolis,
I'm breaking a lot of rules, breaking a lot of rules, and
Hang on, wait till we're on a list busy.
That's
Ooh,
part of
just
our
hit
job,
Haley.
Trixie.
nope, too late. And all of a sudden, Tommy, you are on Highway 60 and you see the vines right ahead of you. Actually, Katja, you kind of have to swerve a little bit because you were just on a different road. And now you're on Highway 60.
You have saved us a lot of time here. Good job, Trixie.
It was my idea.
Wait, okay. Okay, so there's vines.
Okay, Tommy will stick his head out the window. Let us
I-
pass!
Wait, I want to hear
yes.
what does Katja have to say first?
No, I want to see if they let. Hold on, if the vines let us pass, then I won't do the thing I'm gonna do.
No, Tommy,
But if they don't, I will tell you what I'm gonna do.
Okay. Right
I wanna
right
do
now,
something.
you are on Highway 60 and you are right before the vines. And you see the vines on the road. That's a lot of bumpity right there, and possibly crash. You look to the side and you see a car that is covered in foliage, and thankfully you can't see anything inside, but
We
It's
gotta
already
go
ta-
back for there.
We don't have time.
I said
just
afterwards.
gonna have to wait until then.
and let's see. As you drive over, you see the vines there, and there's a lot of them. Most of the highway is covered right now. And what is Tommy doing?
Okay, Tommy is sticking like his head and his right shoulder out the passenger side window, like his arm up to his shoulder, and he's shouting, "Please let us pass. We don't want to run you over."
And well, here's the thing: there's just too many of them at this point. Let's see here. There's just way too many vines at this point, so they just continue to grow over the highway, and there's really nothing you can do. It does nothing.
Okay, Tommy comes again. I got nothing. Sorry.
Jazz, Jazz, get ready some fire.
is that a good idea, Forrest?
Oh, terrible idea, James. But Katja, you look, I don't know, beautiful.
First off,
You look like you have an idea.
First off, thank you, Jasper. Second off, well, while his fire magic can be a little uncontrollable, a flaming
Yours
sword can be a little more controlled.
You
Katja's going to get out of the sunroof on the car.
Oh my god!
Do you, Coach?
I'm gonna.
Shit! Tommy takes the wheel.
I'll give you cover. I'll have Shoomp out with like my half torso out with guns out.
Oh my god! You're shooting the vines.
I've given her cover.
Okay, Katja's going to get out, and she's on the roof of the car, summons her wings, and summons her sword.
Roll me what is it? Roll me something.
What do I add?
Act under
Roll me an
pressure.
act under pressure.
Roll
Yeah.
to Mosey.
Roll a
Roll
Mosey.
the Mosey!
Is Jasper doing anything to help this situation?
Do I roll?
I
as well?
mean, he was just going to open up a bag of chips and watch
Okay.
what happens. But he can, I don't know, fireballs are a bad idea. Telekinesis and try and part the vines.
Oh,
Okay.
you
Want-
take the vine.
What?
It didn't work.
I'm gonna okay, James, I'm gonna say you just do that because
Okay.
you're not trying to damage anything, you're trying to prod fire, and I don't see why vines wouldn't be attracted to that, so you just do that.
And that's,
So-
that's an 11.
Okay. And I'm gonna assume yeah, Jasper's helping in this as well.
What the fuck
So-
is Trixie doing?
Trixie's on the floor because she teleported a fucking car.
She's
So
tired. Okay.
My goodness.
alright, so with your
Trixie's just in love with her life.
okay. What is it, James?
Yeah.
You shoot at the ground and you see the vines rise up into the air, just out of the way so Tommy doesn't crash the fucking car. Jasper, you move what you can with your telekinesis out of the way, just in time, so once again, no more fuckerations. And Katja, there is a few, vines above you waiting to stab your vehicle, but with your
Flaming sword.
With your flaming sword, you whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Anything that remains, either James is shooting expertly with his dual pistols, or what is it?
Dual
Jasper
revolvers.
Dual revolvers, and Jasper is yeeting the rest.
And then
So-
there's Tommy.
Who's driving the car?
He's just like,
Yeah, he's
hell
our
yeah,
driver.
Yorktown rush hour traffic. Let's do this.
That was almost a cool one-liner. Good job.
Yippee-ki-yay, mother...
So,
I know I stole that one.
you guys continue, and you just tear through these vines collectively, working as one cohesive unit, until Tommy, you see something that cannot be destroyed and thrown out of the way in time.
Oh,
You see a giant tree trunk on the ground, and you screech to a
no.
halt.
It's like turning a little bit so that he can try to maybe go around.
No, this thing is covering the entirety of it,
How
and
far out are we still?
Yeah.
you're pretty close to refuge at this point, enough that you could technically walk, and you come to a halt. And as you do, all of the vines are now not attacking you on the road, thank God, because all of your collective rolls. And you stop, and you see that nothing is currently attacking you because you have fucking killed it. That is... See some cool shit. No? Okay.
Oh shit. Okay.
Well, I'm bushed.
We've
my
arrived at
God.
our destination.
I was going to say welcome to the jungle, but
Alright.
That's a very good song.
Jasper will administer first aid to Trixie in the form of shoving a pixie stick down her throat.
Just
Eat
open
the
it and let it dribble in her
That's
mouth and shove it.
yeah, that's what he means.
Yeah, she rises with a start, like a fucking defibrillator, and then she's I'm good!
Oh, thank you, Jasper.
We're here. And, fun's about to start.
And as you hear that, as you're sitting, all the main danger is gone. You actually hear a and you see a giant tree plant a foot right in front of you, and you see about like a 30-foot tall dryad with hands the size of giant clubs and a gnarled, ugly face turned to all of you.
She's
Wow.
walking there.
And
Ruth really got ugly.
Wait, is that Lavernus?
No.
Venice, no?
you see it look at you and raise its club to crush on the car until you hear and you see a horse, a man put their 2 feet right in that thing's face and smash it into the ground. And let's see, you see the dryad turn just in time to the hoofs to slam in its wooden face, sending splinters of woods flying into the air. You watch the dryad fly to the ground, seeing none other than Alexios rise onto his back hooves, red hair flowing in the wind as one hand firmly grasping his hat, while the other is balled in a fist. And finally, his golden eyes blazing in sunlight, 2 powerful hooves crash onto the face of the dryad, its body's instantly going limp.
Alexios, you did not give us an update.
Well, I've been a little bit busy, sorry about that. Could have come a bit sooner, yeah? Huh?
You
We only
didn't know
know
we were
because
leaving.
that.
Because guess what? No update.
Anyway. That was hot. Next.
Alright.
Understand.
Well, there's still a lot of fun left for you if you're willing to take it, and you hear a boom in the distance, and
I'm up for some fun.
you feel the ground shake underneath your feet, and you hear a round of screams in the distance. Come on, partners, it ain't over yet.
Sounds like Disneyland. Let's get going.
Tommy gets out of the driver's seat, tosses the keys to Katra.
Finishes
Back to Tommy.
shooping. I finished shooping out and I gliding over.
Oh my god, okay.
No, I was half shooped out the entire time.
That makes it better.
Got that. That's how I was shooting out the window. I just out the door halfway.
Okay,
That's what we see.
See,
okay.
see like half of James's body.
All right, and all of you jump out of the vehicle and follow Alexios, and you see something that's a little bit scarier than before. You see several people running from the entrance of refuge, followed by vines and foliage, and barely escaping. You see hoofbeats, several nymphs, a beautiful woman clutching a baby, several
Bianca
sirens,
and the siren.
Bianca
and
Where's Gale?
you're not. And Gale, yes, he's one of them. And you're not sure they're gonna make it in time. I would like you all to roll initiative.
I gotta shoot these vines. Okay, I got a 7.
10.
Okay, 10. I'll add that to your thing. Okay, got a 10. And yeah, please put it in the beginning of your names.
Okay.
Okay, and we'll wait for that. Cool. Alright, I got the shittiest initiative. So,
Yeah. Perfect Jasper.
alright, Jasper, you are the first one up. You see Hoofbeat. Bianca and her mother. You see Gale. And yeah, you see those people and a few other Fae. What do you do?
So I sort of spaced out what is happening at the moment.
Okay, so the Fae are escaping refuge, and they are being followed by very dangerous foliage.
Oh, great.
That is going to kill them unless you do something.
Do you think fireballs would be appropriate at this time?
Probably.
Okay.
Fireball is appropriate.
Okay.
Fireball's always appropriate.
Yep.
Okay.
That's the deal I wanted to teach.
Alright, keep in mind, if you don't get a perfect success, there are a bunch of people around, so it might wind up setting them on fire if you do not get a perfect success.
Oh, great.
Don't set the flammable people on fire.
I believe.
Not the baby.
Oh, thank goodness. That's 12 total.
It's 12? Okay.
Yep.
What are you doing here? What does this look like?
What are you doing?
I don't know. He's just chucking fireballs at the vines.
Okay.
Or
Yep.
Yeah, he'll yell for people to duck.
Okay. You look around for a good place for you to put your fireball because you don't want to hit people, and you see. Well, who are you trying to protect particularly through this?
The child.
Okay.
And,
Bianca.
yeah.
You see that there is a very large vine behind it, which is almost hand-like. And you see her turn to you as you say duck. And she does, clutching her child in her arms, as a giant blast of fire just explodes whatever vine was after Bianca. And you see her clutch her child, you see some ash fall behind her, and you see her get up and run. Now with nothing following her. Okay. Bianca and child is saved. So, Katja, it is your turn.
All right, so we have so we have Hoofbeat and Gale.
Mhm.
Bianca is safe. Okay, cool.
And some other Fae. Yeah.
And some other Fae. I gotta save my buddy Hoofbeat.
Gotta say,
I gotta save my homie.
gotta
Your
say me,
boy.
say your homie.
Yeah, say it, homie.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I love
do you
how
do
we
this?
didn't realize he was just tapping in Morse code the entire time.
I had a feeling he was tapping Morse code. But anyway, she is going to she's got her wings out, obviously.
Mhm.
She's gonna protect Hoofbeat if anything is following him, but most likely just get him out as fast as she can.
So, what does
So,
this look
if
like?
she- So, she has her sword attacking any vines that might be following him, pretty much.
Attacking the vines? Alright, I'll
Yeah.
roll kick some ass.
That is a 13.
A 13? Well, fuck, you
Yes,
blow it out of the
sir.
water.
Yeah.
Getting some good fucking rolls. Alright. You rush to Hoofbeat's side, who doesn't say anything, isn't even Yeah, the running is just Morse code.
It just says
Tap dance running.
Yeah, and you see the vines falling close by. You just take your sword, put out, and fucking sushi that shit, or whatever that game was, and you see them all
Ninja.
fall to the
Fruit Ninja.
You fruit ninja that shit, and it all falls to the ground with a.
I know exactly what hoofbeat is tapping.
Just says
Okay.
ah.
SOS.
And you just see Hoofbeat look, and then at the vines look at you, and then just book it.
That's it.
Gives a few taps, actually by tapping his chest. So you can.
He's like,
Yeah.
Just
Or I
Okay.
could just do this.
You have saved Hoofbeat. Alright, let's see. So now it is the fairy boy.
alright. Who's still being chased?
Our
Alright,
dear
so-
boy.
Yeah. You have Gale, and then several other fae.
Alright. I'm gonna pull out the fucking whip because I haven't had a chance to use it in combat yet.
Oh,
Mhm.
Jane.
Other than with the queen rat.
Rat queen.
Mm-hmm.
So it's my hellish chain whip,
Mm-hmm. And what do you do with that?
and I'm going to flick it up to tangle up the vines.
Okay. And you're doing.
Rustle them into
Yep.
submission.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
protect
wait.
Gale.
So you're trying to beat him back? Is that it?
So I'm beating back the vines so they don't hit Gale.
Okay,
Yes, he's-
so you're not just. Alright, got it. Alright. Roll me. Okay, you're not trying to do damage, you're just trying to beat them back?
Oh, I could do damage.
Okay, because if you're doing damage, then it's kick some ass.
Yeah.
Okay, kick some ass.
I'll kick some ass. Oh, for fuck's sake!
Oh my god.
That's
Wait,
a
what?
5.
I have an inspiration I can give you if
Can I
you
use
need
my
it.
one inspiration?
Yeah, you can use either Ren's or your own.
I'll use my own.
Okay, use your own, got it. Alright, roll on.
Come on, Packer's dice. Okay. That's an 8.
Okay, that means you'll take a little bit of damage.
That's fine.
Okay, so you rush in front of the vines, and since you're jumping in front of Gale as your first priority, you wind up getting smacked across the chest, and a red stripe tears through your fur. And you're going to take 3 harm.
Wow.
3
Yeah.
harm
Looks like
together
with
or 3
that-
harm, armor included.
Include your armor in that.
Alright. 1 whole
So-
harm.
Yeah, 1 whole harm. And after you take the hit, your eyes flare as you put out your chain and it wraps around this thing. And here's the little thing about Fae. They don't like iron all that much. So you see that vine just burn, wither away, and fall to the ground. Actually, your chain falls to the ground because there's nothing left for it to be around. And Gale is running and running and running. First good thing you did for me. Thanks.
We also killed that Selkie. You're not
I was gonna say,
Selkie,
you
killed- ought to
Kelpie.
take
Kelpie.
we killed that Kelpie for you and your, I don't know, child, yeah, bitch.
To be fair, we did scare the shit out of him with it.
Yeah, but that was a joke.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, he's in a joking
Okay.
mood.
Jimothy, there are still some Fae leaving. I can let you either make a Fae or just it can be random Fae because there are some people that still need to be saved.
Well, oh no,
Oh no.
it's Kelly.
Kelly?
Yeah, she's one of the fairies that decided to stay in refuge.
Yeah, you see a little fairy girl, a lot like Trixie, but younger. You don't know how old she is since Fae, but she's running and running, and her bare feet are just almost tripping her over the ground, and
It's
she
Kelly
doesn't know what.
Greenteeth.
Okay, Kelly Greenteeth. And she's running and running, and the vines are getting so close, and you don't know if she's gonna make it.
To quote the great Danny DeVito, anyway, I started playing.
Okay, roll to kick some ass.
Okay.
I need
Glad
to write
have
down that.
inspiration still.
Okay,
Okay, I'm gonna use that inspiration because that was a horrible failure. But,
Don't kill
I would have
Kelly
been willing to
Greenteeth.
take the entire damage instead.
Yeah.
But... Okay. Still a fail.
Ooh.
That was a 5, but can I do something where I basically would take all the damage she would have taken instead.
Okay. Here's what I'll do. You can make sure the girl doesn't get this damage, but something bad is gonna happen to you.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
And
you
I'm gonna
see-
mark experience.
Yeah, mark experience on that, so you can get another inspiration. And what's this one's names? I'm writing it down.
Kelly Green.
Kelly Green Teeth. Call her that because she's got green skin and everything else.
Okay. All right. So this is actually an interesting predicament. Thank you for this. Because I needed something like this to happen. All right. You see James start shooting, but whatever his revolvers are, it doesn't seem to be making as much as a dent. For once, having mundane metal revolvers might be a little bit more helpful than spiritual ones. So.
Yeah.
As he walks forward, it's just not making an impact, and you see Kelly running, and it just inches away from her ankles. You see James just jump in front, and then you see Kelly running, but you don't see James. You see James completely entrapped by these vines that are barbed, now completely wrapped against you. And he's now 20 feet in the air, being held by these vines. You are going to take... Let's see here. You're going to take... no, that's a failure. You're going to take 4 harm.
Okay, so 3 harm total.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
great. I'm being beaten by a salad.
You could say
Okay.
it's C's or salad.
I'm about to seize something.
And even though you don't need to breathe, James, you find your lungs constricting and you find your body constricting, being constricted, and it's hard to exist. It feels like you're being squeezed into a toothpaste tube, but in the most painful way possible.
I do not want to be Colgate.
You hear him say, just as Alexios and Trixie run up, all of you have saved your the important named NPCs. And you are now standing in front of them protectively, as everyone but James is now threatened by this. However, you notice that the vines just keep coming. And you see Alexios and Trixie stand in front of this literal sea of vines as they rise up into the air, 80 feet, and threaten to destroy you. But you see Alexios raise his hands, squint, and try it with all his might to use whatever he has at disposal, but the gold in his eyes isn't enough, and it doesn't falter. And then you see Trixie react. You see Trixie look at Alexios, look at the vines.
Damn it!
And you see Trixie, like a linebacker, just fly into Alexios, and then a bright light flashes.
Ride him, cowboy.
And you see Trixie. She's standing right a second before these vines would have destroyed all of you. Her hands are in the air. She is in her full golden fae form, as she is literally holding up these vines before they slowly recede back into the forest. And Alexios is on the ground.
As am I.
Yeah, Alexios is on the ground, and James, they released you, and you kind of fell in... Yeah, you fell on the ground, but it's fine. You didn't take any damage.
Is that
He
kid
goes so he
safe?
can float. Yeah, 2 meters away.
Oh, thank God.
Thank you. Are you okay there, mister?
Yeah, I've been a lot worse.
Oh. Okay.
It's okay.
And you see Trixie turn around and look at you, and you see Alexios is on the ground. He looks like he's unconscious.
Sorry, I didn't mean...
What are you guys doing?
Quick question.
Well, I'm getting up.
I
Yep.
have a question.
Yes.
Alexios, does he look different?
He looked a bit smaller, you think? And you can't really see his face, but you can tell he's alive.
What?
But his hair looks a little less bright, you think, maybe?
Katja's gonna go over to Alexios.
Okay.
Just to check on him while the others talk.
Alright.
What's that?
You guys head to Alexios, and you hear a... gosh darn it. And you turn his head, and you see him open his eyes, and they're their usual amber. What the? Hey, someone tell me what in darnation happened.
I
You
think
just got
Trixie
you got linebacked by a pixie.
Pixie.
I think you got the archway
Sexy.
taken out of you, buddy.
Ah, finally. I was never a good twink. And he just rests his head on the ground for a
You're a
second.
far better bear.
Thank you.
Katja's kneeling down. She'll pull Alexios's head into her lap, so it's not on the ground.
Hold him like a scared horse.
Alright, I'm just gonna sit here for a second.
Did I hurt you? Sorry, I saw the vines and I don't know. I kind of knew how it was supposed to happen, and I thought I could do it, so I did it. And well,
Well, I guess I made it so well. You're good in my book. Just maybe don't become my next hangover next time.
sorry.
Hey,
Sorry.
hey. You did a thing,
And
Yeah.
it was very,
and
very
it
good.
was very fucking badass.
Thank you. Well,
And you might need to do another thing.
what?
Well, I don't think this is
Chad.
the end.
No, it's not the end. It's
And she kind of pauses and she closes her eyes. And you see the gold that is on her form glow. And
Like Tommy's?
No, it's not over. Alexios, wait 1 second. Alexios, are you okay? Are you?
no, I'm good. I'm fine and dandy. I no longer have a person gonna be up all in my business
I am
and possess me, perhaps. And so I'm good. And he kind of taps Katja on the shoulder. Thank you. He stands up.
Is
Just
he,
a little bit.
Was he still lying down with his head on her lap when he reached up and patted her shoulder? Because please.
Yes.
Please.
And he comes to a stand. Oh, thank you there, miss. And comes to a full stand. Look, I'm gonna check my people, make sure they're all right, and I'll come back. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be okay.
Be
Yeah.
careful.
I've got this one, yeah.
Thanks, Alexios, for kicking that tree in the face.
It's got to be used for something.
Exactly.
How many trees have you kicked in the face, Tommy?
I have kicked several things in the
The
face.
answer is no.
But you have kicked the demon in the face.
I headbutted him in the knee.
Um,
Trixie.
Okay, I can kind of sense stuff. I don't know if it's just me. Tommy, can you feel that?
Do I feel what she's talking about?
Taking a second to stop now that the immediate danger is gone.
Do you feel, Tommy?
Goddamn. You feel like there's something in the woods. It's almost like you can hear something, you can feel something inside a refuge, and it's breathing and it's alive, and it is where your missing piece is.
I'm so sorry. I gotta pee again.
Okay. It is where your missing piece is.
That?
Yeah, I feel that. That's
Well-
fucking weird.
Yeah, that's weird. This is why it's good. You don't have magic. Well, you know,
Do now.
you didn't have magic, I guess, but...
At first.
So, how are you guys doing? Like, you just did a lot of shit in the amount of a very small time period.
Katja, you just see Katja, who is still kneeling on the ground, just.
I mean, after closing that giant rat portal, all this stuff seems easy.
It does, but after what happened with the Archmage and then the Raymond, and then this, and then
Oh,
Yeah.
I pissed off the Archmage.
And
You did
also got
what?
the word-
I pissed off the Archmage.
he's also banned from the word suck.
Yeah.
Yeah. I cannot say that particular word anymore. And I'm pretty sure a certain someone will know if I even think of that particular word, which I will not think of. And
Well, look, take a second to sit, all right?
And she sits on the ground. And
Contra just fucking Contra just. Nope.
Tommy will also sit on the ground.
all right.
More
Uh,
pixie sticks for anyone?
Yes, please.
Fuck yeah.
Sure.
Oh boys. Yeah.
It's been crazy.
I unfortunately have not been able to drink in the last 72 hours, so therefore I'm busy.
Oh, hang on. Pulls
What?
out another
You
hidden
drank at
flask
the soiree.
and tosses it into the couch.
I actually really didn't drink anything there.
I gave you your flask.
I know. But I didn't drink as much as I should have.
I had a lot of virgin monstrosity or
Yeah,
atrocity.
And then proceeded to throw them all up in the corner of the town.
in
Alright.
front of the Archmage.
What did I miss? Sorry?
Nothing. We were just fucking around.
we're
we're sitting.
doing a sit. We're doing
Yeah, we're sitting on.
Alright.
Sit on the
Yeah,
floor?
we're just sitting on the ground because we're taking a moment.
I'm still lying on the floor.
You alright, James?
I feel divine.
That's Concha's job.
Well,
if-
then maybe I guess I
James-
feel just a little bit bushed.
Well, James knows much about me to know that when you feel divine, you actually feel incredibly depressed.
Exactly!
Yeah.
Well,
Whoa!
come on
I
over
would
here.
like to get up though.
I didn't really think I'd be able to do that.
Good job.
I'm still kind of iffy about all this, but I don't know.
They gave me the big
Fantastic.
squeeze.
Look, about what's going on. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to come in anymore. Right now, I'm the only.
What do you mean?
So what do you mean?
Right now, I'm the only person that's keeping back the vines and foliage. It's kind of hard to concentrate on, but I'm doing it right now. So,
I tried to earlier, but they didn't respond to me.
it's more ambient is the thing. It's not just the vines, Tommy. It's the magic. You need to hold back the magic, and then they won't go. I guess. Look,
Oh.
I
I
got
don't know
that
how
part.
it works. I don't know how it works, so I don't know how to do that.
I guess I can just feel it. But
Okay.
look, I got this part, but someone needs to get that shard, otherwise it's gonna keep happening. So, you four are gonna have to go in and do that, but
That we can manage, I think.
I can kind of see what's in there right now. I think it's because Alexios' shard was connected to that. There's... And she closes her eyes. The shard is in the center of refuge, just outside the lodge. You know where the parking lot is and everything?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just outside that. It's not a very good parking lot anymore.
near the volleyball field.
Yeah, that's not really a field anymore. It's just bleh.
Oh dang.
Yeah, well, we can figure it out, but you'll find it around there. And she stops. It's not... It's possessed someone. Lavernus.
Oh no.
Wait, that was.
She's in the center of refuge right now, and she's possessed by the shard. And, well, if you don't have to kill her necessarily, but you're gonna need to cause damage.
Glad we don't have to kill it.
Or just pulling out Dorian's soul?
It's not that simple when it's possessed. When they're possessed, you need to beat it. You need to beat back the energy, otherwise, well, it won't work. The only way is fighting it.
Well, I'm good at pulling at souls, so I'll try that.
But whatever's inside there is very, very, very powerful. And when you're fighting her, be careful to make sure that she's not too low of health, HP, if you will. Because if you cause too big of a bang when she's at low HP, then
Hey guys,
She didn't.
guys,
Mhm.
guys.
We're gonna try to not kill her.
You know what this sounds like a job for? Maybe, potentially.
What?
Dark negotiator.
Yes, it does.
I mean, I'm not saying it would work all the way. I'm just saying maybe when we get her down to a certain point, and then we do that.
possibly. And look, I don't know how all of this happened, but if these shards are manifesting by possessing people, I think we might have a much bigger problem than we thought before.
Yeah.
We cannot let the Archmagister handle any of this. At all.
What?
Well-
At all.
That's the thing about this, Tommy. When you go in there and when all of you defeat this thing, you're gonna have to take a third shard, and I don't know what that's gonna do to you. I have 2 and it feels
And she squirms uncomfortably.
wrong.
I'll manage.
Okay.
Oh, me.
Has anything happened, or with the shards?
Few visions. I have face planted
What?
3 times. We
Good.
face planted 3 times.
No. We're just gonna have to hope that there's no worse effects, I suppose. But look, what I can do when you guys head in there, I can make sure nothing else attacks you but Lavernus. That's what I can do, but I can only do it while I'm out here. So, I guess you guys have the time to figure out a game plan and how you want to go about this.
Yeah.
Alright. Do you wanna, like, sit in the car or something?
I'm okay out here.
Okay.
I'll leave you this pack of the
I
Oreos.
was gonna say, if you want, like, a chair or something, we can grab you one.
No,
And as you say that, you can actually see the ground underneath her weave into a wicker chair. And
that's new.
Why haven't you weaved us wicker chairs, Tommy?
I don't know how to do that.
Start learning.
It seems as if you don't value our friendship. Build us with our chair.
Okay, I'll tell you what, If I figure out how to do it,
Friends make each
you
other
guys can
furniture,
have the
Tommy.
chairs. But I don't know how to do that.
I still have the room key.
My wife knows how to make me a wicker chair, but no, apparently my friend doesn't. Jackies.
He'll point at Katja. Wicked chair. Does that work?
Called Gotcha, wicked
Okay.
chair.
It's a
You-
1/10 scale model of a wicker chair.
absolutely yes. You make a tiny wicker chair.
Did you just call me a wicker chair?
No, I tried to make you one and it didn't work very well.
Right by your foot. There's a little wicker chair.
Can I make a joke with this quick?
Sure.
We see Kelly sit into it.
Yes. You can see tiny little Kelly slip into it.
Alright.
I tried.
My wife can build me a wicker chair. Why can't you, Tommy?
I tried.
Okay.
Tommy's chair making skills need work.
Okay, give me a second. While you're making chair jokes, I'm gonna set up this music so I don't have to do it again.
You got a chair, Tommy. Chair and chair.
The big wicker chair?
Big wicker chair. You put up your hands and try to make a chair. And you do make a chair. It's a normal size.
Then he puts both hands up. Whoa.
Gibbs.
You sit in
dang
it.
Yep.
False.
Yep, it falls because it's made of grass.
I could have sat in it.
You broke my chair, Jasper.
Looks like my ass is grass. And,
Wait. Jasper, did you just swear?
no.
I'm telling you, Uncle.
I'm not telling anyone.
My beautiful fucking baby boy, come here.
Oh, no, you did not just swear.
Listen,
I sworn before. It was for comedy. I didn't mean to.
It's fine.
Hey.
I'm
You
not.
Hey.
take,
telling-
you take
I'm
after
not-
me so well.
Jazz, I'm not telling
Yes.
anybody.
That was
And-
amazing, and we do.
I'm so
And-
proud of you.
And that was amazing. It was perfectly timed. You did great.
You did
And-
wonderful, kid.
I'm not
As
telling
you're-
you Uncle unless you really want me to.
All right. As you're having this conversation, you hear the Alexius come back. All right, I'm feeling a little bit better. What do we find out?
Tommy can make wicked chairs, but they're subpar.
What?
Meanwhile, Trixie can make phenomenal wiggle chairs.
That's nice, but what about the beast?
It's
Well, it's the best.
Oh, it's
Wait, it's
Laverne.
Lavarnus?
Yeah.
Shit!
Let's try not to mess her up too badly because I don't think I can get her another Kelpie heart.
I can. When it comes to certain things that. When people go crazy, I'm pretty good at talking to them. Maybe if we can stun her or something, I can get to talking.
I mean, you could try it. This ain't something anyone's dealt with, I think.
That'd be a me question.
Yeah. The only thing I can say is, for the love of God, don't use fire.
Or make sure it's in a field or something, so it doesn't spread at the very least.
And Tommy will put away his demonic whip.
Hey, Jazz.
I am aware of the dangers of forest fires, yes.
No. Do you want to do another distraction?
Well,
What do you have in mind?
Well, depending on where Lavernus is, if we can take her to the middle of a field,
I mean,
it's right there.
if you can get her in the middle of the field, you can use as much fucking fire you want.
I think I know the perfect way to distract her.
Let's not try to kill the Venice. She's actually very nice.
I said distract. I didn't say kill.
Well, she is one of the oldest Fae here. She's over 1,000 years old.
Oh, yes.
Well,
So
she was
I
apparently
wouldn't recommend
present
that.
for Dorian's birth, so.
So, I guess it's just whatever information you want from us to try to get this thing, or...
It's your time to make a plan.
So we should restrain her.
How do you restrain? What
We
was she
do
gonna?
have the badges. Let's see. Trixie, how much fine tune control do you have over the vines?
I can keep them from attacking you. Everything from attacking you except for Lavernus herself.
Could you ask them to do things for you?
I don't know. What are you thinking?
Okay, so back before we burned down Dorian's mansion, I could ask the vines there to do things like open the window or.
Sure.
It was done through verbal command, but. Well, request, really.
Alright.
Do you think you could do that?
Well, I can't go in. If I go in, then, well, all of this is gonna spread.
No. If we, like, give you a heads up with the badge. Because we do have, communicators. We could say, hey, Trixie, can you ask the vines to hold down the furnace or something like that?
I could try, yeah. I can't promise how successful I'll be, but I can try.
Alright.
You got any ideas, Miss Angel?
I predominantly use a flaming sword. I'm not exactly the best copier.
Well, if you can get her out in the field, then yeah, you can do that. Just not in the woods.
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 Okay, not in the woods.
Woods.
I'm good at talking to people that are scared. Not like James. Or I don't have powerful magic like Jasper.
You got
Anything.
powerful muscles.
I can piss her off.
You're an angel. What are you talking about? You have plenty of good stuff. I mean, your sword is fire and holy. You could do some real damage along with you and Jasper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
We do make a great team.
that we do, kid.
and I am going to make the best distraction for Laverne.
Now, if I'm gonna do this, what do you know about Laverne?
Venice.
Well- Well, she came from the same place Doran did, I think. She was a lot older. Came from Crate, I believe.
Crete?
Crate, yeah. Came from Crate.
Like the Greek island?
Yeah,
Yes.
that one.
Both Lavernus and Dorian are Greek in origin.
Yeah,
Oh, good to know.
came from Crate. She's kind of acted like a second head, I suppose. She can't really move as well since she's a dryad and she's rooted. But otherwise, I think she's a second best well-known place around here. So talking about any of the people that are here would be helpful.
Good to know. Thank you.
Well, much as I can do now that I'm just a normal dude.
You're half horse.
Normal dude plus horse.
Dude Rancher.
I'm a literal cowboy.
You're a horseman.
We're gonna start calling him Bojack.
If you want us to.
I
Only
could.
if you want us to.
Well, alright. So,
I mean,
you guys...
Why the long face?
Genetics.
Yeah, that'd be genetics. That will be genetics.
So, let's see here. You and Jasper are gonna cause damage. Tommy's gonna distract. And once Lavernus is low enough health, James is going to try to talk to her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, can I be the distraction? I have a really good idea.
If
What's
you've
your
got
idea,
something-
Sorry, Jazz?
I want it to be a surprise.
Uh,
I trust him.
You've done enough shitty distraction. Come on, give it a kid.
okay.
So,
Trust Jazz to do distractions.
are you guys ready then?
As will ever be.
Well, I have a chance to use my ring from Santa.
Hey!
Oh yeah, the illusion ring.
Mm-hmm.
You can cause one major illusion that lasts up to an hour, I believe.
Yep.
One major illusion. It is an illusion, so just treat it as major illusion.
Cool.
Okay.
And he can cast it on himself, right? Like as a disguise self sort of thing.
You don't have a disguise self thing for that?
Does that change the outfit as well?
Disguise self, yeah, would do that. It would change the outfit. Anyway.
Okay, he'll do that then.
Okay. And you're keeping the secret. Got it. So,
Alright, if you guys are ready, then I can open it up.
Yep.
Alright,
Alright.
let's
So we're going.
do this.
So we're gonna lure her to a field, right?
Yep.
Mhm. Gotta get
then
it
use as much fire. Then use as much fire as you want once she's in the field.
Cool.
Who's leading?
I'll lead. Since Archfey.
Okay.
I'll follow behind.
Alright, do you want to go off your previous initiative order, or do you want to roll a different initiative? I think that's just a little bit easier than having you roll it like right before the time again.
I'm fine with staying with this initiative.
I'm good with
Other
it.
people are.
Cheyenne, are you good with it?
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm good with it as well.
You good, Cheyenne?
I'm good.
Okay.
Okay. You see Trixie part the vines, and you walk into what was once such a welcoming archway all of those times you've entered before. Stepping inside, the vines covering your entrance, you are blinded by a blast of color melting away whatever might have remained of winter. Blossoms bloom from the trees around you, resembling fireworks more than plants. All different colors, all loudly and brightly alive. The flowers at your feet scream with vibrancy, colors you'd never thought to exist tearing at your eyes and begging for attention. And you notice all of this as you break from the overhang out into the fields, and your breath catches in your throat as you see fields not entirely of green, what was white not that long ago, covered in billions of flowers. Flowers that shouldn't exist in the same place, that shouldn't exist at all as a parody of themselves. Lilies and sunflowers and poppies and lavenders and hydrangeas, all a mass of colors like TV static across miles of land. There's no doubt it's the most beautiful thing you've ever seen.
I've seen a sandwich that was pretty.
Jasper has Charlie. You don't meet with nature.
One of the flowers looks exactly like her. The flowers remind you of Charlie and how beautiful they are.
Yes. You find this place beautiful, stunning, and safe. That is until you hear the stomping from some distant creature and look what lies within the foliage. And your heart freezes.
Oh.
You see eyes. Billions of eyes, specks of light staring at you through the trees and flower, barely holding themselves back, barely containing the urge to run down and kill you with whatever magic lay within their reach. The terror this evokes shocks you, and you thank Trixie in this moment for staying outside and holding them back. The forest no longer seems safe. What do you do?
Well, so she's behind all those eyes, or?
As you're walking, so the path to the center is clear, but everything around you, like the trees and everything, there's a lot of really bad shit that you shouldn't go into. And Trixie is holding it back, yes.
Okay, do we know where Laverne is?
It was said in the center of town.
Oh. Okay.
Let's just follow the Elbrick Road.
Tommy will hustle up a little bit.
Okay.
Speed walk.
Speed walk, yes. All of you are speed walking.
That's not how you speed walk, Tommy.
As you follow this road, you begin to see a tree in this valley. A tree that's getting closer and closer as you near the center of town, and you realize how giant it is, at least 100 feet tall, right in front of the main hall of refuge. And Lavernus must be somewhere around this giant tree. Somewhere you can't see yet. What do you guys do?
Just might be the giant tree.
Well, time to lure her out.
Around the tree, there is a giant field of land, about 100 yards around, away from every woods or forest.
Okay. Well, you guys wait here. I'll draw her out into the field.
Oh.
Jasper's going to use the disguise ring.
Mm-hmm.
Pull out an axe from his backpack.
Uh-huh.
And become a lumberjack.
Jazz. Jazz.
Oh my god.
Dude.
Okay.
And Tommy's just looking on, like, wide-eyed in horror, absolute horror. It's like,
A
Jazz,
dryad's worst enemy. She'll come running.
Okay.
The only physical weapon I have is a pocket knife.
Where are you?
That's
Oh my
absolutely
god.
Tommy's face.
Where are you guys going right now? Where are you going to distract? Where are you going now? There's a giant field. There's a giant tree. Where are you going?
Yeah. Is there? Can we say there's like a smaller tree towards the field?
Towards the field?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. There's a smaller tree, one singular tree. What are you doing?
Jasper will walk up to it.
Oh my god.
Be like, a tree prime for the taking. A perfect start to my lumberjack business.
I need this drawn.
Okay. So, what does Jasper do?
He's,
Yeah.
he's gonna take a wind up with the axe. He's gonna hit the tree with it.
Okay. Alright, I need you to roll me 2d6 with charm. For roll me impersonation so you can impersonate Paul fucking Bunyan.
You gotta make a lake with every step.
Have to. What is my charm?
Oh god, this is gonna be fun.
Lumberjazz.
It's just the absolute horror that it's all over Tommy's face.
Load. I have 0 charm, so that's a straight 10 I got.
That's a 10?
Okay,
Okay, that's a
but-
success.
Koch is not here.
Okay, I'll wait till she comes back.
Oh my goodness.
Like, oh my god. Corey, this is fucking
This is great.
brilliant.
This is
Thank
brilliant.
I thought of it right on the spot.
Okay, give me a
This is
second. I'm gonna.
amazing.
Motherfucker. Okay, guess who rolled last in initiative? It's gonna be Laverna's.
You. Well, I mean,
Yeah,
she's
it's
a
me.
big fucking tree. She's gonna be a bit slow.
Yeah.
She is no tree.
Oh my
She
god.
is a bank clerk.
Oh my god. Fucking Corey. Fuck.
and
Like, it's not even that you did anything bad, it's just so out of left field.
it was.
We weren't expecting
I thought
this.
you were gonna turn into Dorian.
I was also under that impression.
You weren't expecting this, or?
I wasn't.
Okay.
Meanwhile,
It's not a bad
Okay.
thing. It is not a bad thing at all.
oh, okay. I found the perfect GIF.
God damn, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh.
here?
A wizard should know better.
Wizard should know better.
Oh my god. What the fuck, guys?
It's from Lord of the Rings.
No, I'm still reeling over the freedom that you have in this game.
Tommy is fucking reeling.
James is reeling and ready to go. This is why James trusts Jasper with any distraction necessary.
Damn, this is why Gruckner worked. Okay.
Yeah. This is why Grucknar worked.
Okay. Oh, let's wait for Shy. So, Shy, Jasper Gaylord Dinkle is impersonating a lumberjack and cutting down a tree. How are all of you reacting, like, from the sidelines about this? I need to know.
Tommy's just looking on.
You're doing
He's-
great.
He's not laughing. He's just like, what the fuck, Jazz?
Carrying him on.
Gotcha.
I am so glad Refuge gave me permission to start logging here.
Jazz, we're gonna have some words.
Now I'm
How's
scared.
Cut?
Alexios is gonna be so mad.
He is. Okay, but what's Katya? Is her mom, are her mom instincts or what?
A little bit. She really wants to tell Jasper to get the fuck away from there because it's not gonna end well. But at the same time, she knows this is because he's doing his job, but at the same time, she wants to be a mom and tell him, no, get away from that.
The
Okay.
reason I've been distracting is because I can take a hit. Jazz, you are small.
This
Oh
shit
my-
gets down, get ready to move.
Okay,
Oh my god, if he gets hurt, Jane's gonna kill me.
here's what happens. Jasper,
Mhm.
you do your stellar impression.
You need to. Hold on. I don't think Cheyenne heard it. I don't think Cheyenne heard it. Please, Jasper, repeat.
Do the impression, good God, please.
Oh, what did I say again? I
Uh,
forgot.
A tree ripe for the
Oh,
plucking.
yeah. Ah, yes, a tree ripe for the
Oh
taking.
my God.
A perfect start to my lumberjack business.
Hold on. It reminds me. It reminds me.
Tommy's just fucking crying.
Just as you say that, you pull back your axe and right in the tree. And you take
Oh,
it out.
hit it.
And you right in the tree. And You pull it back and do it a few times, and none of you see anything, really, in retaliation, but I'm gonna say for, you're not gonna get hurt, but I'm gonna say for dramatics, you have your back to the giant tree, Jasper, and the three of you look as... Wait, that giant redwood tree? The bark is kind of weird on that. Wait. And then you hear a... and you see a giant rooted foot, at least 10 feet tall, jut out of this redwood tree, slam onto the ground. And you see that one slam onto the ground, and Jasper, you turn around, and you see a giant dryad with ugly, gnarled bark, clubs for hands, and razor-sharp teeth stare down at you, having emerged from the redwood tree, in total 60 feet tall.
Dang.
And it stares down at you with your tiny little axe.
Hey guys.
What?
I think we start running.
Run, Jess, run.
What are you doing, Jasper?
Jasper will plunge the axe into the tree one more time and run for the field.
You hear this thing roar.
Wait, are you
And-
leaving the axe behind?
Yeah,
It's part of
Spider-Man.
it's part of his costume, so it's like
Okay. So we already rolled initiative, so you hear the roar and this ground shake. So, Jasper, it is your turn. You see a 60-foot tall tree in front of you, and it is not looking happy. What do you do?
Run for the field.
The tree, the dryad is in the center of the field as of current.
Okay.
Oh, it's in the center of the field. Okay,
I made this easy for you.
thank you.
Yes. What are you doing?
Gosh, I guess I'll launch a fireball.
Launching a fireball?
Exactly what I was telling you.
Roll use magic.
Come on, baby.
Come on, Jess.
That's a 10 total.
A 10? Okay.
Yeah.
You get
That's
to choose, using any of your abilities with that, or what are you doing with that?
Just do a straight fireball.
Straight fireball? Okay, that's going to be 3 damage on that. I believe I need to pull up your sheet. Okay, and I think with a 10 plus you can do an extra... No, wait, that's on a plus 10. Okay. Jasper, as you're running away, can we say that your lumberjack costume is off for the sake of me drawing this later?
No, I want to draw the fake beard and everything.
I'll draw that. Just like for the fight, I mean.
Sure.
Okay. You drop your costume and you're back to your nerd outfit as you turn around, raising your hands, and all of you see and you see a giant fireball slam right into this thing's neck. And you hear this thing roar and hiss, and you smell the burning of wood. And this thing is really not liking that. And let's say, actually, you don't take any harm, Jasper, but in retaliation, you see this thing's foot slam into the ground. And all of you look at the field and see it is now covered in barbs.
Good thing I can float.
So,
My
anything else?
oopsies.
I think my distraction worked, guys.
Good job.
So, where's the field that we can lure her to so that we can set
She's
her
in the
on
field.
fire?
I made this easy for you guys. She was in the field.
Okay. Okay. Shit.
So, it's gonna be Kasha's turn.
Chai, you there?
Good job.
Hmm?
We lost the sun.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No.
We need the shine.
We need the Shane.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
shit.
Cheyenne! Or sorry, Shay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Oh, what shit? Oh, dang, I thought that was... Gotcha. Hey, hey! I
We
can't hear you!
Is your headphones in all the way?
She... Okay, or they can hear
They're muted.
Yeah, I can see
us.
that.
It's kind of vibing.
Here, wait. Let me see if I can fix this. Okay, let's try that.
Right.
No?
It's not registering that you're even talking.
Is it your headphones? Did you turn them on mute?
Does your Discord need to be updated?
Okay. Well, on the plus side, this is some pretty cool music.
Yes.
It is. Where did you find
Is
it?
this Witcher 3?
Going to take a moment to be a piss boy. I'll be back.
I got a
Okay.
piss boy too.
Alright, we'll just wait.
Is this song from The Witcher?
Let me check that one.
It sounds like it's from The Witcher.
No, it's from, No, it's, here, I'll send a link. I'll put it in the music.
Please do. I want to hear it later. I love this kind of music.
Here, yeah. It is not that. There it is. So that's, the music, if you're wondering.
Cool.
Do. The thing is, I can't pause the music because then Holloway might leave. So yes, so we'll just sit here with music.
Okay.
I might actually pause it with the. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll put it to a pause. Then never mind. I can just re-put them in. Do. Ah.
So it's pretty safe to say that Lavernus will just be going after Jasper this fight, right?
Yeah, she got the last. What?
Oh, it's pretty safe to say that Lavernus will just be going after Jasper this fight.
Oh no, that was a reaction. For being hit.
Okay.
Yeah. So now the ground is spiked, and you can figure out what that means.
Cool.
Let's see. Do. And like I said, Holloway left, but that's fine. I'll wait till Shaq comes back. Well, this session's going pretty well otherwise. Hello?
Okay.
There you're back.
Yay.
Okay. Okay. I had to add. Oh, I gotta turn her myself. I had to fuck around with my settings really bad. Okay, there we go. All right, cool.
Yeah, no, I'm just having to redo the music.
No, you're good. You're good. Okay, so
I'm knocking shit on the floor.
Okay.
Truly, I am a cat. Arf caught leaf.
So we have just so I'm hearing this.
Mhm.
We have a dryad who's 60 feet tall.
Yep. I posted a size
Okay.
comparison.
Okay, no, you did, and then I asked Drake a question, which I did get an answer to, which does help me a lot.
Yep.
So I am going to. You're gonna see Katja.
1 moment.
Yeah, no. Do what you need to do, my friend.
Okay. All right, there we go. All right, what are you doing?
We're gonna see. Okay, so you're gonna see Katja is going to not summon her sword, back up,
Mm-hmm.
and she's gonna go her full angel form.
You can do that, but for future reference, it's kind of like Tommy's thing, so you can only do it you can only do your thing once a day.
I figured I only need to do it once a day. I only want to do it once a day. That thing's
Yeah.
exhausting.
Yeah, fuck. Okay.
Out of curiosity, how tall is that?
40 feet.
40
Okay.
feet?
40 feet tall.
Okay.
I have
So-
returned from being a piss boy.
So here's what happens. You see Katja. What do you say before you turn?
She's gonna kind of look at everybody and she's gonna look at everybody and just say, okay, 6 foot might be a little too small. Let's try 40. Trust
What?
me.
And you watch Katja step back, and she pulls out her wings, and you just see this flash of bright light, and you see Katja's full angel form. You've seen it 20 feet tall, but not its full 40 feet, which is the maximum it can get. You see a giant angel form in front of you. So, you see the angel, you see the eyes, you see gold skin, white hair, and multiple wings. What do you do?
Fuck's sake. Hold on, okay, y'all can hear me. Alright, cool.
Yeah, we can. Jasper
She can't
6
summon
feet.
Yeah, Jasper is 6 feet. She can't summon her sword in this form.
Yes, she can.
Can she?
Yeah, I would assume you could use your angel powers when you're an angel. Your full form, yeah.
Yeah. Big sword.
Big sword.
Big sword. I'm gonna summon I don't even want to know how big this thing is.
Ooh.
It's pretty much a two-handed greatsword for a 40-foot person.
Spy hunter. So it could be the
Yeah.
exact same height as you.
And she is going to attack it.
Roll to kick some ass. Yeah, this is
I really hope I don't kill her.
this is well, no, you're not gonna kill her in one swipe. I gave her a lot of health. For the purpose of this, I'm gonna. All right, let's see. All right, I'm gonna let you do.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, you're not gonna get this thing in one swipe. Let's just see what you roll first off.
That is a 9.
A 9? Okay.
Yeah.
That's going to be a partial success. Your sword, when it's 6 feet tall, does 3 damage? Am I correct? Gotcha. Damn it, did it go again?
What?
Oh,
What is going on?
A good question.
I mean, I know Katja Shai has had some power issues tonight.
Yeah, okay. I had to
Hey, you're
I
back.
had to fuck with the mic because I purchased voice mod for myself a while ago,
Mhm.
and I was gonna use it, but it's being really, really picky tonight.
Okay. So
So you had a special voice for Angel
so-
Katja?
Yes, Angel Kacha. I'm gonna have to fight with it a little more, but yes, Angel Kacha does, as well as Demon Kacha.
Ooh.
But anyway, yeah, no, that does 3 harm. Hand, it's a hand weapon. It's fire and it's holy. So
Okay.
I don't know how big it. I don't know how much damage it does when it gets big.
this one has a lot of health. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. So you said 3?
3, yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna say double damage because you're big.
Nice.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'm
Big
gonna
boy
say double.
sword does big boy damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna say double damage because you're giant. And let's see. So it's 6, and this. Okay. Fuck, you guys are fucking up. Okay. You did double damage. You did twice as much damage as Jasper. All right. So.
I might not even have to do any damage and just be able to talk to her by the time we get to my turn.
Katja, here's what happens. You see Katja stand 40 feet tall, take out a giant sword from behind her back, just a little bit shorter, well, a little more than a little bit shorter than this giant beast, and you watch her take this thing back, pull it behind her back, and you see this thing act like a fucking meteor, slashing Lavernus right across the stomach. And combined with the neck that is on fire, by the way, you see Lavernus, a corrupted Lavernus, scream in pain and kneel back and fall back into what's left of the redwood. Let's see. Katja, where are you standing right now? I assume you had to get closer to it?
She did have to get closer to it.
Okay. As you walked onto the ground with spikes, after you did this giant swing, you look down and you see there is a tendril of barbed vines around one of your legs. And you're going to take, since it's a lot of it, you're going to take 4 harm.
With armor?
With your armor.
Oh.
So that's going to be a total of 2 harm, yep.
That's 2!
And you cannot move right now because you are on the ground.
Wait, I'm on the ground?
Yeah, are you stepping on the ground?
Yes.
Okay, then yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so you have a
Okay.
tendril vine around your leg right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, anything else?
No.
Okay, got it. So, you see this thing with, you see Katja with her sword back and a leg stuck as she pulls on it with no success. The Virtus is still looking pretty good. Let's see, so next is gonna be Tommy. Tommy, what are you doing?
Okay. So I'm full stag form. See my options here. I don't know if I should really bring out the chain whip again.
I mean, it would do a lot of damage.
It would
Yeah,
do a lot
I
of
would-
damage, but it might actually heal her.
Why would I heal her?
I said kill.
Oh, kill her. No, she's still good. She looks bloodied at this point, but not enough that, she's, about half health. Give or take.
Alright,
The
alright,
chain might actually, pin her down.
alright. Ooh. I have an idea.
Uh-huh.
So you know the one scene in Star Wars with the AT-AT walkers?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Can I do that? Just fucking swing around like Spider-Man?
Trip this bitch.
You can sure try.
Alright. Just take a
I-
running...
I want to clear. Are you trying to do damage, or are you trying to trap her?
I'm trying to trap her.
Okay, then it's gonna-
The damage would be a bonus, but I'm definitely trying to trap her.
Okay. Use act under pressure.
Alright. Which of my less cursed dice should I use? I swear, if I get a bad roll, I am yeeting that rock out of my fucking bedroom.
Actually, she has more than half health, but it's pretty close, like 3/4.
you fucking serious?
Oh God.
What happened?
That is a 9 total.
Oh, 9? Oh no, that's fine. 9's good.
Yeah.
9's great. What the
Yeah,
fuck are you
9's
talking
good.
about? Okay. Katja, while you're
Still eating
stuck.
the rock.
Okay. Katja, while you're stuck in the vine, you just see a tiny little man crawl under you and run towards.
She's full out.
All of the eyes are judging you,
Okay.
and that's at least 80 sets of eyes that are
Okay.
judging you.
Tommy, I want you to roll me. I want you to roll me a sharp check for that.
Thanks for the judging eyes.
Motivation.
What'd you get on your sharp?
Well, that's fucking
Jesus is
brilliant.
watching.
That's a 5.
Okay, that's a 5. All right. So I'll tell you what happens in a second here.
Do I
Okay.
count that as a failure?
Yeah,
Experience.
yeah, count that as a failure. I'll tell you what happens because of that. So you run towards Lavernus, who is still reeling from. Let's say
I'm very bad.
fireball and fire sword. Because if you couldn't have guessed fire bed,
You couldn't guess Spider-Man.
All right, so you run towards this thing, and how are you doing this? Because you do succeed in
Alright,
trapping
So
her.
as I'm going, I'm kind of like, I'm gathering momentum with the whip by swinging it overhead, not unlike a lasso.
Huh?
And I'm just gonna try and wrap it around her one knee and take a flying leap and hopefully wrap myself around her a few times.
You're trying to wrap yourself around Lavernus?
Wrap the whip around. Like,
Okay,
use
wrap the-
myself as the sort of
I've
weight,
become
sort of like a
noodle.
bolo.
Okay.
Spaghetti man become noodle.
Right.
Tommy, I don't think you outweigh a 60-foot tree.
No, but I should be heavy enough to do the job.
Calzone
as a
become
bolo.
Casa.
How heavy is Tommy in
No.
Fey form?
Not enough. I do.
I was gonna say you're just gonna face plant into her leg or
Well,
something.
I have some good news.
Yeah.
You do wrap the chain around the leg, and because it is iron, that's going to do a little bit of damage to her. Not a lot, but enough. So I'm going to mark that down. And secondly, you are going to, after you wrap this thing around, you're going to look down, and this is where the sharp roll comes in. You're going to see that there are vines, barbed vines, wrapped around your person. And you are stuck to the ground.
Ouch.
Which is good, because now you might have a chance of keeping her down with the chain. But
I'm
bad.
just gonna grab it on from you.
Bad, because you're going to take 4 harm.
Okay.
As a,
have
add your armor. Yeah, you have 2 armor, so that should be fine. And, okay. Should I give you a choice now or later? So you do have this thing... Okay, I'm gonna wait till later, because I'll give you a choice later. Alright. So, that'll be over, so it'll be James. You have seen your comrades get stuck to the ground.
She's not ready to be talked to yet, is she?
No. She
Okay,
is bloodied,
well.
though, at this point.
You know what I have seen though? So Jasper's axe that he took from his own backpack, that wasn't part of the costume. I'm gonna go and
He is
fly.
correct. I did take that
and
from my back.
I'm going to
backpack.
fly,
Uh-huh.
grab it, and use that instead of my guns.
Smart boy.
Uh-huh.
Because it's made of metal.
Yep. Okay.
Metal bad.
Okay, sure.
And
And you can float, so you're not gonna get the weird effect where you're gonna get stuck down.
I'm gonna cut Katja loose.
Oh!
Nice.
Big kitty.
Yeah, I'm gonna
It's
go and fly over, grab the axe. cut
Okay.
Katja loose.
Roll me an act under pressure.
Okay. Gods, please. Fuck.
Oh.
That was a 6.
Okay.
Does anyone have any inspiration?
I used my inspiration today.
I already used mine.
Okay, here's what I'll allow. Katja, because it's your leg, I'm gonna let you help out if you so choose.
It's my leg.
Since it's your leg.
So do I just
My
do straight
leg.
my leg? Do I just do straight roll again?
Yeah, straight roll. Help out. What What is help out?
To act under pressure, I
help out
thought.
is cool.
That
Yeah,
was
help out is
skewed.
cool.
That was
So-
a skewed roll. 'cause I
Helping
had
your
fucking-
friends is cool.
So, what'd you get for the help out roll?
I got an 8.
Okay. So, you do it, but it's a partial success. So,
That's okay.
here's how this works. You succeed, but there's going to be a hard choice in this. So, you can cut Katja out, but you are going to be... You're either... you're going to be hurt by doing this.
Okay, I'll take the damage.
Okay. Katja, you look down and you see a tiny, tiny little man take back his axe and whoosh,
I'm flying this whole time.
yeah, flying
I'm in
this
the
whole time,
ghost form.
which is helping quite a lot, and just completely turn these vines into tissue paper, and combined with your strength, you out of this, and you are now out of the vines thanks to this little man.
Nice.
And you see, what is it? You see James wave, I assume. And then you see James get wrapped around with a vine. Wait, actually, no.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do something different. You see Lavernus almost. It's almost like she's connected to these vines, and she's really not happy. Oh, that's what I'm gonna do. Lavernus isn't happy at you, so I'm gonna.
I've already taken 3 damage, so watch what you do to me.
Okay, never mind. Then here's what I'm gonna do. Lavernus, in setup for her move, which is next, actually smacks you away.
Me?
And you're... Yeah, she smacks James away.
Okay.
And you're gonna take, let's see. Yeah, this is a giant tree, so you're gonna take 3 harm, and you're gonna be flung away.
So 2 harm.
Yeah, 2 harm.
Okay, I'm in the midpoint of my damage threshold.
Yep. Okay.
So I have
Now-
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 health left.
Okay. So next, it's going to be Lavernus, and who's the biggest threat right now? We have a fire starter, and we have a giant ass angel. Okay.
We also have,
have
a man
we have
hugging
a-
her knees.
Yeah, we have a tree murdering fire starter boy. A 40-foot tall, flaming sword wielding woman.
And an archfey hugging her knees.
Hugging her
with a spicy rope.
So,
Don't go,
so
mommy.
of course she would go after the archfey, right?
Makes sense.
JK.
Okay, let's see.
I was gonna say he's the closest, probably.
I mean, you can have her roll.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna
roll
do.
to decipher if you
I'm
do.
gonna flip a coin between Katja and Tommy. So,
Oh, I want to be in on this.
With a 3-sided coin, Drake.
okay.
Just roll a d6.
Alright. No, because you're too far away, Jasper.
Damn
So, Katja, heads or tails? For you.
Heads.
Tails for me.
Okay. It's heads.
Whoop.
Okay. Katja, this thing is really not happy, especially not happy with you being, taken out of its vines. So it is going to reel back its giant club arm, and you see spikes appear from... And it
Not
is
my
going...
eyes.
And you're going to see it slam into your chest. And... Oh, that's 2 6s. Okay.
Can I shield? Take some of that blow.
Given the audio, no, I'm not letting you do that.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
So
I
this
have
is
the I have the health. I've only taken 1 damage so far.
What's your health right now?
Oh god. So far that 1, 2, 3, 7. I have 10.
You have 10 health? Okay. You're gonna take a total of 7 as this thing slams you in the chest. And with the force, you are knocked to the ground. But Lavernus, or what's left of her club, is now stuck in the ground. And you add your armor to 7, so that's a total of 5.
Just took. All right, I now have a whole ass.
Don't forget your armor.
or
Yeah, I have a whole. No, I have. Wait, hold on. What? 1, 2. I had the 1 damage taken. 1, 3, 7, 10. Okay. So 1 that's already been taken.
You have 5 then, wouldn't you?
Yes. So
Okay, you have 5.
I only have 5 there. 5
You
hit
have-
points left.
You have 5 health left. Okay. So we're gonna go back to the top of the order. Jasper, you just saw one of your moms, you have a lot of them, get slammed into the chest and fucking decked. And she is on the ground at the moment, and the thing, Lavernus is prone. Technically, she can't really move at this time. What are you doing?
Ooh, Jasper would be mighty pissed.
Call on Trixie.
Going to
Call on Trixie.
can't do that right in the middle of a fight. He's going to use the sight and try and locate where Dorian's soul piece is kept.
Okay. I'll let you do that for free. So that's like a bonus action if you were to compare it to D&D.
Thank you.
Okay. So you use a bonus action to check out where the soul is, and as you open your eyes, you see it's right in the center of her chest, which is kind of hard to reach because she's turned away from you with her arm.
Dang. If I were to shadows, is it all sunny or is it nighttime?
It's, I haven't really got the time, but it's around the golden hour right now, which is adding to the weird beauty of this entire scene.
Okay, will I be able to shadow step to the other side and use soul pull?
You already used your, well, quote-unquote bonus action to look at this point. So I can let you attack, I say, or I can let you use an action, or I can let you try to, steal it from your position if you want to do that. Otherwise, you can just do a fuck ton of damage. Up to you. Whatever you want to do with them.
We're not trying to kill her, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do the
Damage?
ton of damage, yeah.
Okay.
And I'm gonna add Hex onto this one.
Okay. I was gonna ask if you're gonna use Big Whammy.
Oh yeah, Big Whammy would be better.
Yeah.
I'd have to get up close for that, though. Oh, screw it. Jasper lacks self-preservation. He'll run through the thorns.
Okay. Roll me a sharp roll.
Sure. Oh, no. Landed in my cup.
Nice cup, dice
Is it
cup.
full?
My root beer cup. No, it's empty, but now my dice smells like root beer.
Not the worst thing.
Delicious.
You said sharp?
Yeah, sharp.
That's another. Oh, thank goodness, I have +1. That's a 10.
Okay, yeah, you don't get fucked up by the vines. Alright, you run through, and you're right by Lavernus, this giant-ass tree woman. And you're gonna use the Big Whammy?
Yep.
Okay, I'll roll for use magic, and you can add +2 harm for that.
Or would fire be more effective?
I can say that you can use fire with the Big Whammy, at least in this case.
Heck yeah. I love it. I am going to use one of my inspirations on that because that was Snake Eyes.
Oh wait, I better mark inspiration on that last roll.
Yeah.
12 total.
Okay, Jasper, seeing your mom get fucking, well, fucked up, you're pissed.
Yeah.
And you see Shadow stand beside you. Both of you lift up your hands, and you see the sun explode from your fingertips. And you watch it slam into Lavernus. And this is an even bigger fireball than was before. That's going to be total of 5. Well, I'm not going to tell you the numbers. Let's see. You see the entirety of her head just burst into flame, and she screams out loud. And she is not looking good. She is not looking good. Let's see. Yeah, she's not looking good. Okay. And that's probably the biggest fireball you've ever made, Jasper.
Cool. And he did it out of anger and love for his mother. One of his mothers.
Several.
One of several.
One of many, Mama.
Okay, Katja. You are on the ground.
Touch is on the ground, in pain, and regretting her career choices.
Mood.
And
We've all
you
regretted
just
our
saw
career.
Jasper use a fire Kamehameha.
Yeah,
Yeah, pretty
essentially.
much.
Oh man,
Is now prime talking time for Lavernus.
Oh, I
She still has a little bit more health. Yeah.
Okay. I'm not gonna use any kind of sword or anything. I'm just gonna get up. And I'm just gonna smack her. I'm just gonna full on fucking deck her.
When Angel catches fists or decking do holy damage.
Yeah, they do. Okay, roll kick some ass, please.
That's a 10.
It's a 10? Okay.
Shit.
Alright.
I kill her. I'm.
No, you're not gonna kill her. You're not gonna kill her.
Well,
This is not gonna...
the way you said, how do you want to do this? I was like, oh shit, I just killed her and I just ruined this.
No,
fucking
not
cool.
how you want to do this. Sorry. How are you doing this action?
Okay, so Katja's gonna get up, obviously. And how close is she to Lavernus right now?
Right beside her, yeah.
Yeah, she's just gonna do, as Yakumo said, one hell of a right hook.
Okay, one hell of a right cook. I'm gonna say usually it's like 1 for a punch, but since holy punch, I'm gonna do 2, and because you're angel, I'm gonna do that 4. This doesn't kill her, by the way, so don't worry about that. You see Lavernus turn and whip her head around at you, and then you just slam your fist, and you see splinters fly into the air and into the ground as this happens.
I'm currently bleeding, hating life, and wanting everyone to die.
And she is she's bloodied. She's very she's not looking too good right now. Yeah. She is not looking good. Yeah. Okay. Is that all?
Yeah.
Okay. Tommy,
Yeah.
you know how I had a proposition for you?
Yes, I want to hear it.
Okay. You have her you do have her leg and you are at the ground right now. Yes?
I thought I was clinging onto her leg, but
Okay.
sure.
Yeah, that's with the
Whip.
with the chain.
Shame.
Yeah.
Chain whip.
Okay. My suggestion is, well, I had an idea. You could pull on it and get her to her knees so James could talk. Because now is the prime time for that.
Well, my understanding is that she's already like halfway bent over, so yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, I'll do that? Okay.
Yeah.
Because you do have the strength right now to do that because you're connected to the vines. So,
That and I'm pissed.
and you're pissed, yes. Alright, roll act under pressure then for that.
Never underestimate the power of pissed.
Piss
Alright,
dad
lucky
energy.
Angry dad.
Alright. Act under pressure?
Yep, act under pressure.
10.
10? Okay.
10!
Nice.
Okay.
Man.
Give me a second here. I'm just counting up all the damage because, yeah, you didn't kill her, but yeah, she's bloody. Okay. Alright, so you yank on the chain, and in a move that is similar to how you pulled the rat apart, you watch as you unroot, literally, this woman from the ground, and she falls onto her face. And her face is low enough to the ground for someone to speak to her. And yeah, she is at 1 HP at this point. So,
Is her face still on fire, or is it just smoldering?
I'll say it's smoldering for the purpose of you want to talk to her. So,
Okay.
Alright.
alright. Your time to shine, buddy.
I get up. I'm gonna put the axe down for now.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe in the pocket, just so we don't lose it, because it is Jasper's, and I don't want it to get absorbed by the vines.
Sure.
Thank you.
I'm gonna calmly get up off of whatever land on the ground I did.
Mm-hmm.
Float up, float over. I'm gonna try the Dark Negotiator.
Okay. You look up and you see this giant woman screaming in pain and trying to move from her place, but combined with her club in the ground and the chain that's keeping her on her knees, there's no possible way for her to get up. What do you do?
To think. It's time to calm down. Things aren't doing very well. We're going to fix this. But you need to calm down. Think about all the people that live here. The people who make their home here. Bianca, Gail, Kelly, Alexios. Hoofbeat. Everyone who's lived here. Who you've known. And many more you've known for far longer. Think about them. Would they want to see you like this? Would they want to see you acting this way?
Roll me manipulate someone.
Alright.
That is a guilt trip.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see what I rolled. I dropped one of my dice, but one of them was a 5. Oh, that is an 11 plus 3.
That
so
works.
14.
Okay. Let's see. Alright, here's what happens. You see Lavernus thrash against her bindings, and you see her wild and enraged, but at your words, you see that manic energy that's part of this thing possessing her slowly fade from her eyes. And she stares at you, what humanity or personhood she had, returning to her form. And you see that she listens and that she hears. And that combined with the glow in her chest wanting to burst from the place that it is, she falls. She falls to the ground. And I say fall, but that's not really accurate. Tommy, you see the chain that is connected to what was the dryad form of Lavernus crumple away to dust. Katja, you see the club fall away, and all of you watch as what was once this monstrous form of Lavernus is taken away. And you see her float to the ground. The real Lavernus, the one that was exposed to the Kelpie heart all those months ago.
And 3 months ago.
Yeah, short 3 months ago. You see her drift to the ground, her eyes closed, and you see the vines, the barbs disappear, and Lavernus lays on the ground by the shard, and the world is safe for the time being. The eyes disappear from the forest. The sun fully sets along the horizon, and for once you can enjoy the beauty of refuge without fear that it will destroy you. You are safe.
Rest
Yeah,
easy,
Jimmy!
Rest easy.
Hey, yeah, I was about to ask.
Katja's still standing in this giant 40-foot angel form because she doesn't really want to get down because she doesn't know exactly like things that aren't mundane attacks to her take a little bit to heal. That's a lot of damage that just happened to her. She doesn't want to go tiny yet.
I'll tell you, you're not gonna die by going tiny. You have the same hit points, so
I also think the idea of Trixie seeing her when she's giant is really funny.
Also, I think if I were alive, my jaw would be really broken.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm showing marks of wounds.
Okay.
Who has the most damage between the two?
Katja does by 1.
Okay, I'll heal Katja twice with the healing stone and you once with the healing stone. Jimmy.
Is Katja just standing there? Is my question. Is her full angel form, or what's going on with that?
Yeah, she's kind of well. What the fuck? Okay, I'm making sure people can hear me.
Yep.
Okay.
Probably just cut off.
Another reason why she doesn't, she's not coming down from that is because that takes a lot of energy out of her. And the moment she goes down, she goes down. She's out for the count for a bit. So
See, yep.
so she's doing that because also I don't get to see the form very often. I really like it.
Yeah.
Put a smaller version of the form just for the sake of it. Okay, so not 40. All right.
No, it's back to the normal. It's back to like what everybody else has seen.
20.
20.
Yeah.
Still huge.
Still fucking giant, and still with a lot of eyeballs.
Yep.
Still 2 stories tall and covered in eyeballs. Your wife.
Okay. So, yeah, you have some time. You just defeated a fucking giant. What are you doing?
Is Laverna's okay?
Yeah.
I'm gonna check, like she's like asleep or something?
Let's see. You see Lavernus on the ground. It's just dusk. It poetically, the sun set, just as you defeated Lavernus, and you see her beautiful dryad form. You know Spriggans from Skyrim? It's kind of like that.
Yep.
Huh.
It's kind of like that. And
that's
you
what
see, you see her open her eyes a little, smile, and fall back asleep. She's alive. She's okay. And
Dreaming of Crete.
and it seems like there's a mound of vines that are now surrounding the shard. But any character interactions? Because I'm kind of curious after all this.
Well.
Okay.
Jeez.
Went better than I thought.
That was crazy.
Meanwhile, Concha's laughing with the 2 different voices, so it's like.
Yep.
That's pretty accurate to what her angel voice sounds like. It's very, very two-toned.
My guy.
What? You just cut out.
Yeah.
Glad to know I'm not the only one with a black eye. Gotcha. He's got at least 3 black ones on the thigh.
All of the 3 other leg just look at you and judge.
Hey!
He's the pun man that you do.
Anyway, what are we gonna do about that little piece right there?
Question though. Does Jasper have anything to say?
Sorry, I impersonated a lumberjack and started chopping down a tree.
Yeah,
sorry.
Jazz, that was pretty fucked up.
Oh,
It worked though.
it was
did.
kind of funny. Not gonna lie, it was a little bit funny.
Does Lavernus just glare at Jasper?
Well, she's like unconscious at this point, so.
Oh, okay. My bad. I thought she was awake, sort of.
Should
Okay.
I help her back to her tree?
Her tree's like way off, my dude.
I don't mind the walk.
Hmm?
Tommy doesn't mind the walk.
Okay. I mean, you still need to get the shard. I can say you do that after the fact, per se.
Yeah.
Okay. So, there still is the shard, which is currently on a little hill of vines.
Oh, Tommy, you gonna get it?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, we don't know what's gonna happen, do we?
No, we don't.
So, I mean,
the 20-foot angel is just going to step back.
Step back,
Okay, if I do
Yeah, like,
anything
step away.
crazy,
float back.
if I do anything crazy, stop me. Just try not to, off me.
I won't try and off you, Tommy.
All of Katja's eyes look at James and then look at Jasper, and she just shrugs because she knows if she doesn't think she's gonna kill him.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So Tommy will walk over, and he'll sit down on the ground before taking it.
Okay. I need to describe this a little bit. As all of you look towards the shard, for a moment, it won't just be a stone in the air. You'll see a man. You'll see Dorian standing, flickering in the moonlight, and you see Dorian, but he's not really Dorian. He's torn apart. He's hazy, and he's in black and white.
Like a
His
shard?
Yeah. His eyes and hair are black. His suit is a gray, and his skin is pale white. And as you all look, he just stares at you.
I'll fix you up soon, kid.
He's older than all of us combined.
Fuck you.
Is that-
Let me say what I was gonna say.
You walk up, Tommy?
He walks over and he sits down next to it before reaching over and taking it because he's actually preparing for stuff.
Okay.
Visions.
Yeah.
Tommy,
As
you
my grand- say
reach
we're
out
all
your
going
hand to the figure of Dorian, and he reaches out too. And you see him not fall away, not drift, no. He shatters again. Shatters, and the one piece that's real falls into your hand, a red shard. And it melts into your skin, and similar to the last, into your heart. And then, are you ready for this, Tommy?
He's sitting on the ground. He's as ready as he's gonna fucking be.
Okay. This is a multiple part one, so we're gonna have fun with this. Let's see. Tommy,
Yes.
you see Platinum Quarter. You see Dorian invite someone inside. You see a conversation between a man that you can't quite discern and Dorian. This vision is a lot clearer than the other ones. It's not a blur, it's not a flash, it's like a TV with static on, really. Just a little bit off, but not entirely. And you see the blur of a man sit down across from Dorian, and you find his form dark yet familiar somehow. And I need to get my thing here.
Can I try to concentrate on the blurry man?
You try to, but it hurts your head. It's really hard.
Wait, blurry?
Yeah, it's blurry.
Is it gray?
Yes.
Is
Oh.
there red?
Yeah. And you hear him speak, and he says,
So, you want to save your people?
you see Dorian hesitate before granting a clear yes. You see the blur. You don't see the blur's space. You don't see the blur's face, but you swear you see them smile.
What we propose may do that.
And you see Dorian squints.
How? You can't simply expect me to believe this without any proof.
God damn it, my thing's being a bitch.
Of course not. Say, of course not. But first, an offer.
And that offer is?
What if my organization stopped RMM from being a problem? What if you didn't have to live in their shadow, abide by their outdated rules that only harm the world they swear they protect?
And you see Dorian pause.
Then my people could be free. The world could be free. We could exist without limits, within our own order, not that given by someone else.
So it's an ideal picture.
This doesn't answer my question on how you intend to accomplish this.
And you see the figure laugh.
We have friends. Mutual friends, if you can believe it. Perhaps a friend you've been looking for.
And you see Dorian freeze.
What?
We know she went missing. And we know you've been searching for her for years, centuries now, right? How she died, where she might be. If she died at all.
You're lying. She would never.
Stray outside her mountain? Stop singing tunes to birds. Forget about the dearest of her friends she sung next to on lily pads.
Dorian remains silent, but frightened.
She told us about you, and she's helping us. She believes in our cause, and that we will win.
But then you see the vision turn into static. It's almost like it's hijacked by something else, as whatever was going to be said is completely forgotten as something else takes its picture. And you see the world turn to images. Now these are the flashes that don't make sense. Not exactly. You see new places, none of which belong to Dorian. You see a mountain outside Palapolis overlooking the distant wilds of refuge. You see a denim jacket shifting in the moonlight, coated in blood. You see Christine holding a frightened Reese, wondering when or if he'll come home. And then you see your wife. Your wife before all this happened, Kimmy, hardened yet stunningly beautiful gangster in your home, beside you at church, and you see her look at the cross and then look away. You see a hand pull on a trigger, your wife's hand, a snarl, then somewhere else, in front of an altar that is not Christian, then you see a deer, a white deer, a doe, white as snow, looking down from a hill. No, not a doe, your wife. Your wife looking down on the current happenings of Palapolis before. Tell me. You wake up in the pile of vines. Seems that after you absorb the shard, they are gone. And you are left with only one certainty.
And
Your wife is alive. And she's in Palapolis.
Then you hear Tommy say one thing. Babe?
Yeah.
And that's where and that's where we'll end for tonight.
That was